Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Hazel Lucia Tarot. I am your tarot reader Stephanie, and today's reading is about channeled messages from your future person, your future soulmate, or your future spouse, depending on who you feel this is. I was not intending to do this reading, but I was getting very strongly called to do it literally yesterday. I'm surprised I finished it within the 24-hour period. So I'm also doing a rose petal reading at the end of this particular reading for each pile. So let me know what you think of that. That's why I have rose petals all over the place here. So it doesn't matter whether you are currently with this person or not. It all depends up to you. Some of these felt like you already knew this person, and some of them felt like you didn't. So we have 5 piles here for you today. Pile 1, we have a lepidolite point. Pile 2, we have a rose quartz. Pile 3, we have this amazonite buffalo or bison. Pile 4, we have a selenite heart. And pile 5, we have the black moonstone. So take a few deep breaths, think about your person, channel in some beautiful love energy. Remember, these are messages that they are wanting to tell you at this moment in time, and I'll be ready for your reading whenever you are. Hello there, pile 1. If you chose the lepidolite point, then we have your reading here for you about channeled messages from your person. We are looking into what messages your future partner, your future soulmate, or your future spouse has to say for you. We will know who this person is by the oracles that we shuffle, and then I'm going to just channel with rose petals. I feel like that's going to help me. It's kind of weird. I was asked to do a reading where I channel messages from a particular loved one here, specifically more romantic. I feel like that would be easier, but let's go ahead and get started with your oracles to see who this person is. For you, pile 1, we have the cave, number 10, and the elephant, 40. So you and this person go way back. Either in this living lifetime, I do feel like you, either you've already had a history with this person, or you could have lived many lifetimes with this person. I feel like this is definitely a reincarnated soul of somebody that you knew. This is somebody that you already know them, and you've had many incarnations with them. You've had past lives with this person. And I don't know if you, regardless of whether you believe in this or not, I feel like when you meet them, you will feel like you've known them for a long time. You will get along quite easily. Like the beginning stages, you know how when some people meet, you feel like they've known each other for a long time, or even if you've only seen each other once or twice, you're already talking as if you had a long history. This is the kind of connection this person is. With the cave, I do feel like there's something very profound about this connection with you and this person. This person also is very, I don't want to say that they're serious. They're just deep. They're very deep. Like you can probably talk about anything with them and they won't judge you for it. With the elephant, I'm getting Taurus energy here because that is one of Taurus's animals. But even if not, I do feel like this person has a really great memory, or is capable of, like, I don't want to say to get carried away with nostalgia, but they do value good memories with people. They value when somebody has been kind to them, especially. There's something here, again, because elephants, correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never really read up on this, but I remember hearing somewhere that elephants know where to go when it's time for them to pass on. So I feel like you and this person, this is going to be somebody that you know until your last days, essentially. Either because, like I said, this is meant to be romantic. This is somebody that you will live out your old years with, or somebody that you're going to, I feel like, or they may live out their last days with you, I guess, depending here. Because I do feel there's going to be a bit of an age gap, because we have the number 10, so maybe there's like a 10-year difference. If not, I mean, this is 40 and 10. Maybe you know this person from your 10s, your teens to your 40s, or you meet them in any of these decades of yours. I don't want to say there's a 30-year age gap, but if that's your thing, you do you, pile 1. But let's go ahead and get more cards. It's interesting. This person's energy is it's very sobering. And yet you can get lost in it. It's like, you know how when you step into a pool or when you step into the ocean, that's what it feels like. It's like, where am I? But it feels comforting and beautiful at the same time. So let's go ahead and get your cards. Also, I need to say this, pile 1. I was in the middle of a very different reading, and your person's energy just crashed in, and it was like, hey, let me say something. And I was like, okay, let me do it. Let me do it. because I was not intending to do this particular reading today. I meant to continue with the reading I was planning. We have the audacity. This person is quite a character. They definitely do have the audacity to come in and disturb one of my other readings just so they can get their message through here to you. This is number 11. We have the T. Yeah, they got something to tell you. Oh, interesting. This is number 9. 9, 10, 11. I've been seeing this a lot, by the way, and not just in my own readings or the readings on this channel, but in like other people's readings. Something about what's the word? Numbers that go in consecutive order. So I feel like this is like a process here. What's back of the deck? The High Priestess. Yeah. Their higher self, or they themselves, could become very intuitive right now. So, how do I explain this? The only way I can explain this is astrologically. There are certain times of the year when we become a lot more psychic, even if we don't typically do psychic activity, because we would want to look to our Neptune. So wherever your Neptune placement is, for me, it's in Capricorn. Right now, we're in the middle of Capricorn, so my psychic activity is at its peak right now. Or it's one of the times it could be at its peak because it's conjunct. So for this person, it could be something similar. There's going to be certain times of the year when you and this person, you're just going to be very psychically bonded together. Like you're just going to be able to read each other. You may not even be in the same room. You may be a whole half of Earth apart, and you'll be able to feel whatever it's going on with them. So this person definitely has psychic activity with you. Or maybe they themselves could be this way. Yeah, they've got a message to tell you right now, pile 1. And whenever you hear this is whenever you come across this video is when you are meant to hear this, by the way. We have the riddle. They're trying to help you out with something. There's a riddle here. Maybe they themselves are a bit of a riddle as well, but I feel like they're meant to help you out with something, which makes sense, actually. We have the ring. Oh. Yeah, I feel like this person you're going to commit to, and the seed. Oh my goodness. So we have a pearl here. But I also, with the seed, this isn't going to be everybody. For some of you, if you're planning on having kids, or even if you're not planning on having kids, I feel like this person wants to tell you something about the things you're going to create together, and that could involve little humans. So just take that as it resonates. I do feel like they have something to tell you about the commitments that are coming up for you, as well as this riddle, because a lot of you right now feel like it's not possible, that it's not going to happen, that it's like you're either way past that point where you want anything to do with anyone, or maybe you just feel like, for some of you, maybe you're at an age where you feel like you can't have children, because we do have the number 40 here, especially for my lovely ladies heading into the 40s, that you feel like you won't be able to have kids. Well, our generation is a lot more, at least I'm in my mid-30s right now. I say this for millennial women and maybe Gen X women as well. Our generation is a lot more resilient than previous generations in that way, which I know doesn't seem that way, but I'm being told that our biology is changing to be able to handle birth at a later age, because the science is also catching up with it. You know, people are recognizing that we're having kids at a later age. Therefore, everything else is catching up with us. We're creating the change. It's not that, you know, the world is leaving us behind. It's like the world is catching up to us, is what I'm hearing. Very interesting. I'm seeing a lot of scientific things come through right now, which I wish I could explain it. But I'm seeing technology. I'm seeing technology be able to help us with birth a lot more. There's some sort of revolution in, like, what's it called? In the OBGYN field, that is going to allow women to have kids at a later age, because there's something about needing mothers, not just to literally have children, but to be beautiful, nurturing people, not just women, but also people who are very emotionally aware and need to help raise a generation of people who are otherwise going to feel very lost. Take that if it resonates. I know not everybody wants that, but that needed to come through. This is what your future partner wants you to know, because I feel like they may also be in that field, or they may care about that a lot. We have dissolution. Yeah, there's certain things that are dissolving in your life right now, and that's okay, because it's not meant to be for you. I also have mortification. They know that you're going through a hard time. They know you are going through a hard time. And look at these eyes. There's something here about a third eye opening. Yeah. It's like their higher self recognizes. We have Uranus. Oh, yeah, we got some weird times ahead of us. It's like their higher self recognizes that you're not going through the best of times right now, or that you may be giving up hope. And they don't want you to fear anything. What they want you to know is that there's going to be a very lovely time ahead for you. One in which you are going to be very confident. One in which you're going to be very self aware and very brave, is what I'm hearing. Ooh. My gosh, that is such a breeze. I'm not sure if you could hear that, pile one, but like literally a big gust of wind just shook my whole house as I said that. Confirmation. There's some interesting times ahead for you. But I feel like you're going to be very resilient when it comes to this particular situation. So don't be afraid. They know that they're going to encounter you when you are at your weirdest, is what I'm hearing. I don't want to say worst. Maybe some of you will perceive it that way. But I feel like when you meet, it's going to be very serendipitous. It's kind of like you're going to meet them at exactly the right time. Maybe you're in a transition phase, or maybe you're going through something. But I feel like you also meet them, believe it or not, through a exchange of information. So I don't know if it's online. I don't know if it's like a random encounter with a person that you just happen to have a really good conversation with, because the entire time that I'm tapping into their energy, they feel like their energy flows very well. Like they always have a good conversation coming up for you. They always have the right questions. They also offer a lot of help with mortification and dissolution. They want to help you release anything that you do not need, even from this very telepathic communication that they are giving to you right now through me. It's like they want you to release anything that is holding you back. They want you to release anything that is making you kindle your fears, is what I'm hearing. This person has an interesting way with words, because they understand that the fears that you've had your entire life are not entirely yours. They understand that your circumstances have allowed you to make room for fear, and they don't want that. There's beautiful things here. The riddle here is that there's a bit of I keep hearing the audacity for you to allow fear to overtake you when you know you are stronger than this, is what I'm hearing from them. Let's go ahead and get more cards. Your person smells very nice, by the way. They're gonna be one of those people that wears a nice cologne, and even though the cologne may smell some way itself, whenever it hits their body chemistry, it makes it flourish. And likewise, I feel like you two are this way together. Like maybe you may feel that you yourself are not all that great, or they themselves may not be all, I don't know. You two are going to think you're two very simple, plain people, but then you get together and then Uranus energy hits and it's like you become something electrifying. So let's go ahead and get more cards. We have reflection mirror. This person will reflect a lot back to you. This is the number 7, so that could be an important number, but we also have 8. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What's going on here? That always weirds me out, because it's not the first time that I've had that happen in a reading. I feel like you're on your way to them. It's like literally 11 steps towards them. That's a song. It's a song in Spanish by Daniel Me Estás Matando. They have a song called 10 Pasos Hacia Ti, which means 10 steps towards you. I feel like this person, like I said, they're going to reflect a lot back to you. I'm hearing I'll Be Your Mirror by is it the Velvet Underground? I'll be your mirror, reflect what you are. In case you don't know, I'll be the wind, the sun, the wind, and the sunset, the light at your door to show that you're home. You're going to feel very at home with this person. We have smoke, cleansing. My gosh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I feel like you're literally counting down the days until you meet this person, or that you get with this person, or that this person reaches out to you. Like I said, for a lot of you, you already know who this person is. If you already know you're going to see them on a particular day, you might be counting down the days, or they might be counting down the days, because I feel like they've been waiting to see you, or they've been waiting to do something here. With cleansing smoke, I do feel like you have to cleanse a lot of your energy right now, because it's not the best for them to come in. For example, if you're still hung up on some past person, it's time to absolutely cleanse, release, decord, detach, whatever the case may be, because that energy is going to affect this big time. Not because I feel like I don't think you want them back or anything, nor do I feel like they would even blame you for being hung up on them. I just feel like you want to make space for the new, you know? You want to clear space for whatever is new here. One last card. We have Vessel, Insight. Where else do we have this? Look how we have like all these little vessels here. We have this little bowl, I guess. We have this teacup being empty. We have a vessel. I feel like this could easily be like, I'm hearing the Ace of Cups. So there's a new beginning within this connection. There is a new chapter in your love life in general, and this person will be a part of it. Like I said, if this is somebody you already know, maybe you've been friends with them for some time. I feel like there's like I'm hearing a door turning, which is interesting. A door turning, or like a door being closed and one being open. Back of the deck, we have independence, feline. And there's something here about your independence that is really going to draw them to you. Cats could be important here. Maybe somebody here likes a cat or owns a cat. Or I'm just also getting black cat energy, so some of my viewers could have that black cat energy, which, by the way, I recently learned it's not just women who have black cat energy, it's definitely also men, because I recognize that some of my friends, male friends, straight male friends, definitely have this, or they just wear all black. They're kind of like cats, where they don't care, and they keep to themselves. Very much introvert, but also like a quirky, deep energy. Like I said, this person's energy is very deep, very profound. Very, very comforting energy as well. I want to get a goddess card to see how they see you, but I need to find a goddess deck first. All right, I got the goddess deck, and I also got, I was told to use the Gods and Titans deck. You know I love this deck so much. It's one of my favorites. Your person does not have to be a man. This is just the energy that they're going to portray. And I want to do counterpart energy with the goddess one for you. My pile one. So can we get a card for pile one's person? We have Prometheus, altruism. Your person is so sweet. They're a creator is what I'm hearing. They love to create something for the masses. So they definitely make something for everybody. This could easily be content online, or this could be something more concrete in person. They like to create things for everybody, and I feel like they're going to create things with you. Prometheus also, with altruism and Prometheus, this person really thinks about everybody, not just themselves, at least by the time that they get with you. I feel like you also help bring out that part of them, especially if this person, for example, comes from a family that is rather small, or maybe they're an only child, or they've been alone for some time. You're going to reteach them how to give back to the community. Even if you yourself don't really have a community, I feel like when you both get together, you want to do something really good for everybody else, or something that you do inspires them to do this. So let's get your let's get a card for you, my beautiful pile one. How does my pile one's person? I'm hearing how they view you right now versus how they will view you, which is interesting. Okay. Right now they see you as Mary Miracles. I'm not surprised. Maybe some of you are 34. That's funny. Because I'm 34, or you're in your 30s. With Mary right now, I feel like they see you as somewhat miraculous. Not just in that, not that they see you as a virgin or anything, though maybe some of you are, maybe you've talked about this or something. But it's more like they've seen you create things that they've never really seen other people do before. They do feel like you're a chosen one. They see something very, very sacred about you. Because I'm seeing the way, I grew up Catholic, so Mary does mean something to me, and the way people worship her, she truly is a goddess. I mean, and I'm Mexican as well. We have a whole version of the Mother Mary, La Virgen de Guadalupe. She's different. Like, there's something about you right now that they truly, truly respect and worship. Even if they don't respect or worship it in anybody else, they understand that you're different. Not to make you sound like a pick-me girl, pile one, but I think they really do see you as somebody very different from everybody else, in a way that they can't really see most people. Let's get another card, because like I said, this is like past version or maybe current version, and then the next one is how they're going to see you. We have Lakshmi, fortune. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful, because Lakshmi, is she also a goddess of love? I know she's a goddess of good fortune. She's a goddess of, you're very bountiful to them. You give a lot. You bring a lot to them. And there's something here about your energy. For some of you, Some of you could age like fine, like I mean fine wine. And the only reason I say that is because when I think of the goddess Lakshmi, I do think of Padma Lakshmi, who I love her, absolutely love her. I have for years and I still follow her on Instagram. And of course she's aged, but my goodness, she is still so beautiful. Like you are going to have such an undying beauty. At least this person will see you this way. But I want to read from the book for Lakshmi because I feel like I'm missing something. Because yes, they're going to see you as very, very abundant, fortunate. Also, like you literally bring in riches to them. You bring a good fortune to them. From the book. When the Hindu goddess Lakshmi comes to visit, she heralds a celebration of your purpose, wisdom, and compassionate prosperity. All your experience and all your skills are rich with meaning and purpose. As a result, you can expect to see evidence of this wealth in the world around you. You have the ability right now to create great success in your life, and what you have to offer has exalted value. Goddess of luck and prosperity says it's time to share your good fortune with others, and she will show you how it multiplies when you apply gratitude, praise, and commitment to serve. So I do feel like there's this feeling they have a great time with you. I feel like they're going to enjoy partying with you. They're going to enjoy having celebrations with you. You may already do this with this person. Maybe when you get together, it just feels like a party because you're always having such a great time. And we all know those friends that they just come around and suddenly, you know, they're putting on the good music, they're ordering the good food, and it's just a vibe, regardless of whether you do substances with them or not. It's just a vibe. This person is going to see you as that. Pile 1. So, oh, this is beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and move on to the tarot, though, because I want to see what they have to say, or at least a semblance of that message, and then I'll do the rose petal reading. I like to save my rose petal readings for last, because I feel like the cards help to inform me of what exactly is going to come through. Though, if you're more interested in purely channeling messages, like I know some people prefer purely channeled message, let me know and I may do some of those. Because, I don't know, I like my trinkets here. But let's go ahead and use this is the Mystic Dreams Tarot. For my pile 1, messages that your person wants to say. This person is very protective of you, and they like to feel very close to you. Like, don't be surprised. This person likes to stand very close to you. I'm hearing the song. I'm hearing a lot of songs actually in this pile. Put your head on my shoulder. And I hope I don't sing. My goodness. I'll do this when I channel for myself. I'll just start singing. Or if I pause the recording to go do something, I'll start singing the songs that I'm channeling. And hopefully I don't accidentally start singing. We have awakening. They're going through a transformation right now, but I feel like you are too. I feel like this connection itself is going through a transformation. For those of you who already know this person. If this is a friendship or if this is a flirtationship, or I don't feel it's a situationship. I don't feel that you have been physically intimate with this person, but I do feel that you've either, maybe you've danced together, maybe they like to stand next to you, maybe you work together. If you're friends, you definitely have done stuff together. I'm seeing some of you that you've ridden, you've been at a theme park together and you've ridden a ride together, whatever ride that may be, specifically a roller coaster or something, or what's it called? A dark ride. We have the sun. We have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, they know you're going through a hard time, but it's interesting that they see you as the sun here. It's like you brighten their day. Anytime they see you, you just make their day a little bit better. Or you might see, I'm seeing this smile on their face and it's so cute. Like they see you and they start smiling and they know somebody who points this out to them. They're like, what are you smiling at? And they know that you're there because this is cute. This is so freaking cute. You make them smile like not a lot of people do. We have the Queen of Cups. They love you. They love you. I don't know what else to tell you, pile 1. They love you. We also have 6 of Wands reversed. It's like they can't come through just yet. They can't come through just yet because Well, let's clarify that. They can't come through just yet, but they adore you. And this Nine of Wands, I feel like they're gearing up for something. They're getting ready. Maybe to ask you out, maybe to do something that is going to impress you, is what I'm hearing. This person wants to really level up to be something that is meant for you, or something or someone that can really, like, they want to be able to earn your love, which kind of breaks my heart the way they put that, because love isn't really earned. Not only that, but I feel like you would love them in return. Can I get clarification for the Six of Wands, please? We have, oh, yep, they're trying to get ready to approach you. This is the Knight of Cups. It's like you're the Queen of Cups and they're the Knight, and they're trying to come through. Like I said, they don't feel like they're ready for you, or they may even fear rejection from you. It's like they want to come through, but they feel like it's not going to work out somehow, or that you could reject them. I want to see your opinions on this person, though. That they're going through such a massive transformation. You will notice it because they'll start walking differently. They may carry themselves differently. You may even hear that they get a new job, a promotion, or something that is more akin to their life path. Let's get cards for you, pile one. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you look back on the memories and they're very nice and everything, but I feel like you don't think much of them, or maybe you're not letting nostalgia get in the way of the now. You're not letting nostalgia get in the way of how you view this person. Because I don't feel like it's an on-off energy. I feel more like maybe in previous relationships, you've tried to hold on to memories of the past, and you know and understand that they can sometimes hold you back. That, or maybe you're going through a certain phase right now where you just don't want to hold on to the past, which is fair. And it's nothing against this person. I think this is just how you are currently right now. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to get your foot in something. You're trying to start something here. You could be starting a new job. You could be trying to get your finances in order. You've got things going on. Again, nothing against this person, but I feel like you just have your own situation to handle. I want to see for how you see this person, though. Right now, I feel like you're not even seeing them, or you don't, not that you don't care, but you're not recognizing them as somebody that you could spend the rest of your life with. We have, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Right now, you're not wanting to see the potential in anybody. Some of you could be going through your casually flirty dating phase. Maybe your F-girl, F-boy phase as well. Whatever you want to call it. Whichever term you prefer. Because I know not everybody likes the term F-girl, F-boy. I don't mind it. I think it's cute. But I'm older and I don't know. I don't take things like that personally. But for a lot of you, you're just not ready to settle down right now. And I think you're aware of that. Or you're focusing on your career and you understand that you don't have the time for that. And this person, you understand that they would require, you yourself see that they also need to step up to the plate, and you're afraid that you would have to carry them, and you don't want to do that right now. For some of you, you could have some sort of health issues popping up as well that is kind of getting in the way of you wanting to get into a relationship. Like, you don't want to burden anybody with your health issues. Three of Cups. You do see them as a good friend. You do see them as a good time. You will continue to see them as a friend. And I think that you're meant to. I think you're meant to not give yourself entirely away to this person right now. Because if you were to do so, I don't think they would. It's not that they wouldn't appreciate it. I just feel like you have to make them work for this. The more they work for it themselves, the more they're going to like this. It's some sort of weird psychological thing, especially if they're a straight man. Like, this is definitely some sort of psychological thing where they have to earn your love and they're going to feel worthy of it. I don't like that, but I feel like this is just how this person operates, so you got to give it to them, is what I'm hearing. Let them work for it. Let them work for it. Because I don't believe anybody should have to work that hard for love, you know? Ten of Swords. Yeah, you've got other stuff going on. You're not seeing this person, and I think you're not meant to. Back of the deck. But we have the Fates. We have the Wheel of Fortune, meaning that this is meant to be. So regardless of where you are, regardless of where they are, something's going to happen here. What's underneath that? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You're not seeing it. Six of Pentacles. Things need to balance out. Four of Wands. Party. Knight of Swords. Somebody here doesn't want to say anything, and I feel like it will be some time before you get together. But man, once you do... We have Jupiter here. This is supposed to be the Hierophant in this particular deck, but I am taking it to mean Jupiter because there's a lot of abundance with the both of you. Ooh, justice reversed. Somebody tipped the scales. Like if you kept things balanced here out of fear that things would come together, somebody's gonna push you two together and it's gonna happen. It could be the universe, it could be a friend, whatever the case may be. But right now, they absolutely adore you. You brighten up their life. You change their life. They want to be better for you. Meanwhile, you're doing your own thing, letting go of the past, focusing on getting your stability in order, like your career, focusing on your career, focusing on your finances, maybe finding a place to live, focusing on your body. You could be hitting the gym a lot. And you're just having a good time. You care more about friends. This person could be friend zoned for a bit, but not for too long, because I do feel and believe that you do find this person attractive. You're just not feeling it. At the Ten of Swords, you've got a lot going on. So let's go ahead. And this makes perfect sense why you're not seeing it. You're not, or why they're not in your life in that way right now. You're going through something, and I was getting that very strongly in the oracles, and this person is aware. So let's go ahead and do the flower petal reading. The rose petal reading. The way I read, so this is a watercolor that I did several months ago, and I use all my backgrounds very differently, and then I just pour the petals and I channel what I see. Oh, okay. That's it. Okay. Look, when this person steps up and makes their mind, you're gonna know, because I was told just one time. I feel like this person, if they're going to shoot their shot, it's going to be one shot, and either it's going to make it or not. That's what I'm hearing. Does this person play a sport? Because what do we... Yeah, there's something here about one shot. And I feel like that's why everything has to be in alignment. There's something about luck here. Both of you have really good luck together already. But it's like they're only going to try it once. But don't be afraid that it's going to miss, because this person doesn't miss, is what I'm hearing. When they want something, they go for it, and they're really good at succeeding. They work better under pressure. Hence why they need to earn your love. If they don't, they're just going to feel like you're too easy. Not easy in that you're easy to, sleep with, but easy in that this was too easy. For whatever reason, they believe love is supposed to be a struggle, but I feel like by being with you, you will undo that particular mentality within them. Because, well, not that they're going to keep looking for love after you. It's more like they're going to get in their own way within this connection. And maybe you will too. Maybe you have in the past and you've overcome that. And the reason you were meant to overcome that particular struggle within yourself was so that you could help them with that, but they're not going to look for anything else. So this person knows that it's hard to get with you, is what I'm hearing. They know that you don't keep a lot of people in your inner circle, and they want to be part of your inner circle because they understand the value of you. They understand that there's a lot of value to being somebody who is close to you and near you, because it's kind of like the pearl in the oracles. A pearl is made, well, pearls aren't made under pressure. They're made with a lot of agitation. And I do feel like there's a lot of chemistry between you and this person. For sure, there's physical attraction is what I'm hearing. But I think that's where it remains, because there's something here about the timing not being right. But they know that you were meant to meet them. There's something about a glow about you, maybe about them as well. More about you. I feel like they notice the times when you glow, especially this person does substances, by the way, specifically the Mary Jane here. This person, they've seen you. Oh my goodness, why do they know this? They've seen you while they were in that state, and there's something about your personality that shines to them. I don't know how to describe it, because I don't do that. So, but the way they're telling me is that there's something about you that just, to them, it's both comforting, grounding, and beautiful whenever they happen to do that and they're near you, which is very interesting. So their soul is attached to you in that way, because when people use those substances, a little bit of their soul kind of goes all over the place, and it attached to you rather quickly. Again, for your grounding energy. And I'm seeing like an otter, like their spirit is an otter, which is very cute. They could be a very playful person. I feel like this is why you're friends. Like you just enjoy having a great time together. I don't know if they like to hold hands, because I know otters do, but I'm seeing more like when otters twist and play, and they're just cute, sweet animals. They're very fun. And I feel like you and this person will have a very similar dynamic. Like you have a lot of fun together, but you're also able to be very serious together. They're afraid of showing their emotions. I'm trying to tap into their emotions. I feel like when you do hear about their emotions, it's like in a moment of, I'm hearing a moment of weakness for them, but I don't want, it's not weak. You're going to have to teach this person that showing emotions isn't weak. I don't know who taught them that. Probably some unhealthy masculinity BS or something. And I feel like you're actually going to have arguments about this where you want them to open up and they feel like they shouldn't have to or that they don't want to. And you're going to take that personally, which I don't blame you. You know, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you kind of want them to be vulnerable emotionally with you. But this person, they have such hangups about it because I feel like the only person they really talk to that way could be their mother, maybe father, like somebody close to them. So to do that with you, it just feels weird to them. I know that sounds weird, but this is just how this person thinks. So I feel like there's going to be something about you opening them up emotionally that is really going to it's going to open them up. Sorry if you heard that in the background, by the way. I didn't even recognize that I was so into their energy. You two will get lost in each other. It's kind of like when you're together, you're going to, well, one, you both light up a room, and two, it's going to be easy to create your own little world together. Like if you two were just to be alone, you have everything you need. You don't need anybody else, which is going to it's going to annoy certain friends, either yours or theirs, maybe the both. Because there will just be, and this is how you'll know you're made for each other, because you'll spend weeks or days together away from everybody and not get enough of each other. They do want to have children with you. So I feel like you'll have at least one. At least one. Some of you may already have one, or maybe they already have some, but they want one with you, is what I'm hearing. I don't know why that is. I think that's just a thing of theirs, or maybe a thing of yours. So get ready. Even if you're older, I feel like you may actually give them a child, even if you're older. Maybe because you also want one. What else is coming through? That's not for everybody, I know. Take what resonates. I'm just channeling here. This person just loves your comfort. They love your touch. They love to snuggle with you. Yeah, it's that otter energy coming through. It's like they're snuggly and they're playful. There's also a fox here. I don't know if that's your animal or if this is a friend of theirs. There's a friend of theirs that I think they're very close to the both of you, or maybe you take this person in and you kind of become like a family, or they like look up to you a lot. I don't think you're going to be living unless you're polyamorous and somehow that's a thing that could actually happen here, but I'm not really getting that for a lot of you. I feel like this person, oh gosh. This person is going to look on with envy, and you're kind of going to change this person's life. The only reason I bring this person up is because I feel like this friend helps the both of you out in some way, shape, or form, and you're going to feel very in debt to them. Maybe one of you dated this friend, maybe, just maybe, or maybe hooked up or something. I don't know. There is something slightly romantic about this person. Like I said, if you're into polyamory or something like that, this could be a kind of friend. Just take what resonates here. But still, this person is going to do a lot for you. Like maybe they'll offer you a job, a place to stay, a loan, or something. Interesting. I'm hearing godfather. Maybe they could be the godfather or godmother of your child. Or you could, maybe there's a surrogate parent, surrogate mother, surrogate father. Or if you already have kids, like I said, this could be like a baby mama, baby daddy that ends up being really good friends with the both of you. That would make a lot of sense, really, actually. If this is your baby parent, I feel like your person's going to be good friends with them, or maybe their baby parent is really good friends with you. But it does feel like a genuine love situation. Like they have a genuine friendship kind of love for you, kind of like you're like another sibling. especially because somebody here is an only child, and this just creates a bigger family for them, so they're not going to take it personally. Like, they're actually going to enjoy that. Yeah, but this is all I have. That is all that's coming through. Like I said, this person really wants you to take care of yourself. They know it's not time yet, but they will eventually come forward. Ooh, the nerves this person had. Like, as soon as I said that, my body went cold. This person's going to be so nervous to approach you because they know, I said they're going to shoot their shot once. And they know either this is going to make or break the entire relationship between the both of you. So they might be risking a friendship here just to see if you will take them on romantically. And I feel like a lot of you will. So this is where I leave it, my beautiful pile one. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 2. If you chose the rose quartz, then we have a reading here for you about messages from your future partner, future spouse, or future soulmate. I say future a little, let's just not think about the timing, because when I look back at the previous reading that I did, it was actually somebody that the viewer had already known. But this could be somebody that even if you know them now, they're going to turn to something else later for you. And or this could be somebody you haven't yet met, or in some cases, if you've met, maybe you met them once or twice but never really got back in contact with them. Take that if that resonates, but this is intended to be a future person for you. So for my pile 2, a few things that were coming through as I was meditating for this. Something about black sand beaches. And I want to say black sand beaches they're tied to volcanoes somehow because of the volcanic activity. Correct me if I am wrong. And then what else is coming through? This person is an early riser. So this person, because I'm literally doing this at the crack of dawn and I was doing a whole routine, I feel like your person is going to be very similar. So they're definitely a morning person. And if you are not a morning person, but bear with me, I feel like they could be a morning person either when you meet them or when they step into a particular moment in their life when they are fully like either they're very much into their career. This is the kind of person that takes on that mentality of like the earlier you rise, the more time you have to plan out your day, because they're an overachiever. This person really likes to go after things that a lot of people don't. They probably like to, wake up, meditate, maybe work out, do a protein shake, I'm hearing, or even just some sort of healthy breakfast, which is going to benefit you because I feel like they're going to do a lot for you. Or if you end up having a family together, they could end up, doing a lot for that family before the kids go off to school, or if the dogs need to be let out, something along those lines. Or I feel like the lifestyle you and this person will live will allow for them to be a morning riser. And I feel like you will end up becoming this as well. Take that only if it resonates, though. So for them, we have the crow. Ooh, lovely. Which is funny because I know crows are a bird. Well, at least I want to say they're associated with the night. But this person is going to be very, very intelligent. I'm getting Knight of Swords energy here because he's standing on this helmet and a sword. So this person is going to be very intelligent. We also have number 31, so the 31st could be their birthday. Specifically, I'm thinking of October 31st, which is Halloween, but of course it does not have to be the case. But this person's going to be very intelligent. I feel like they need a lot of mental stimulation. So like I said, they're an early riser, but by the time you meet them, like I feel like when you first meet them or when you get to know them, they might not be an early riser. Maybe they're more of a night owl or they've got other stuff going on. But by the time you get together, they will be, because I'm getting an overachiever status from them, which I feel like you will like because they're going to go out of their way to do a lot for you. Yeah, I like this energy from them. Let's go ahead and get the rest of your cards though. Also, excuse my voice. I know I have a little bit of congestion. Maybe your person has this as well. Maybe they're the kind of people who, they just have some sort of nose or issues or nasal things going on. I'm hearing asthma for some of you, but I don't want to say asthma agitates the nose that much, does it? I thought it was more lungs. Anyway, we have the Zoom meeting. Yeah, they could be a work from home person. Like, I feel like they're definitely going to, maybe that's why they get up so early, because if they have a sense of structure within their own place, it allows for them to be able to handle the work-life balance or the work from home balance a lot better. Because look how this, This person's here in this kitchen. And even though I know there's swords all over the place, I feel like this person is both parts. Like they have an anxiousness about them, but they also like to use that anxiety to fuel their what's it called? I guess their ambition. Like one way they ease their mind is by doing a lot. So they're definitely going to be an overachiever. Overproducer is what I'm hearing as well. They may do a lot more than they need to, again, because they have a lot of energy, and that energy comes through as anxiety. And this person, I mean, they could work in the kitchen, but I feel like they're going to do a lot for for you, for your family, and it's going to be good. Um, Back of the deck, we have the fiddly fig. Yeah. Something about growth and potential here. Something about they bring a fire to the home. Like if you're somebody who typically believes that the home life is very boring, this person will not make it boring because they're going to be doing a lot. This will be the kind of person who always has like music in the background, or maybe if you live in a colder area. Again, when I say black sand beaches, I'm specifically thinking of Iceland. I don't know if that's where you're going to live or if you're going to live in Nordic countries, but I'm literally seeing this person like start a fire within the home. So they're always going to keep it cozy. They're always going to keep it warm. The fire could also be like maybe they always have something in the oven, like they're always baking something or cooking something. So this person is literally going to keep the fires going in the house. I'm getting strong Hestia energy here. Which is interesting because she's not a goddess who comes through a lot. The fiddly fig, you're going to grow a lot of things together. So let's go ahead and get more cards for you. Pile 2. We have the feather with lightness and the sun, vitality. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of, and I mean a lot of energy. This could be the kind of person who goes to the gym or for a run before they have to do anything, because they kind of need to jumpstart their well, one, they wake up with a lot of energy, or they need to jumpstart their energy because they need it. I definitely feel like this person is going to be a coffee drinker for the majority of you. With lightness and feather, it's interesting. Every time I see a feather now, I think of the goddess Mot, who weighs the feather on her scale to test its purity before it moves on to the afterlife. This person's going to have a great judge of character. They themselves are going to have a very light energy, though. Like, it's kind of like a breeze that wakes you up very gently. That's the kind of energy this person has. And I feel like it's that same, lots of air energy, by the way, with the breeze and this feather. So they could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or have very particular placements in those signs. But this person is a great judge of character. Like, they're really good at just seeing through somebody or being able to discern very well. So I feel like you're going to be very appreciative of this nature of theirs. For some of you, I'm not gonna lie, you could easily be seeing yourself in this particular reading. So this could just be a reflection of you and the kind of person you're going to be when you meet your future person. Stick around to see if I do channel from somebody who doesn't sound like you, though. But for a majority of you, this does sound like somebody. I'm getting a bit more feminine energy from this person, actually. Or either that or a very balanced combination of feminine and masculine. So take whichever resonates. Even if your person is a man, they're going to be very in touch with their feminine side, which I feel like you will appreciate, because it's a very nurturing energy. Let's go ahead and get more cards for you, though. I did say this person meditates. I don't think they meditate for spiritual reasons. They meditate more for their mind, because like I said, they could have a lot of anxious energy, or maybe they just feel the need to ground themselves a lot. This person meditates for their mental health, because I'm trying to tap into their spirituality, and I feel like they busy themselves with a lot of things, so they won't really be tapping into spiritual matters as much, as opposed to the previous person, which was very psychically linked. We have separation. Yeah, so not saying that, well, I'm not saying that you're going to separate from this person. If you do, it could be because one or the both of you here needs to travel for work. I do know people who work from home, but then they need to spend like some time away at an office, or they need to go to certain meetings. This could also be you here, pile 2, where you could be the one who has to travel and leave a lot. Separation is also making me think that they're really good at separating, again, work life from home life. So even if they do work from home, their office could be in like completely separate either a completely separate area of the house or a completely different building. Like maybe they have a small little house in the back, or like a separate room, something where they try to keep things separate just for their own sanity here. They could even rent out a an office space. I know some people do that with what are they called? Is it co-working spaces? Because this person, they're a homebody, and I feel like they chose their job to be a homebody, but they don't want to. Like, there are going to be times where they just need to leave the house, ironically enough. Remember, these are just meant to be messages from your person. So if this if what I'm saying sounds like you, this could just be something that your person is trying to tell you, to make sure you keep your work life and home life separate, just for your own ease of mind. We also have Saturn. Yeah, strong Saturn energy from this person for sure. Because like I said, this person, they could be a Capricorn or have very strong Saturn placements. They could be going through a Saturn return when you meet them. Because we do have the number 27 here, and that would be an age for Saturn return. And what other numbers did we have here? Oh, we have the 30s here as well. We have 23. That's not really Saturn return just yet. But like I said, they like to get up early. They like to work out. They like to have their tea, their coffee, whatever it is. This is somebody who crosses their T's and dots their I's. They need to make sure that everything, they're very ambitious, but they're ambitious due to some sort of anxiousness that either their own family had bestowed upon them, or that they could just set this for themselves as well. Maybe they are their own biggest enemy in that they really push themselves. Number 7 is coming through here for those of you who resonate with that number. They could be a life path 7, which would actually mean that they're a little bit more spiritual than they let on. But like I said, when you meet this person or when you get with them, they're going to be very focused on their career. Let's get one last card from this deck. We have Iron, yeah, number 22. There's a lot of interesting numbers here. Lots of ages that I feel would be appropriate. But with Iron, that's Mars energy. So I did say that this person could be very balanced in their feminine and masculine energies, but I feel like, yeah, they tap into both of them rather well. Like one moment they're in their masculine energy and you absolutely adore them, and the next they're very much in their feminine energy. This could be, for example, if this is a woman you're thinking about, if you're into women, they could be very much in their masculine energy. If you yourself are a woman pile too, I feel like your person is asking you to not worry so much, because I feel like they know that you overburden yourself with a lot of work and with a lot of very daunting tasks. Like I said, overachiever energy is throughout this entire reading. So I could understand why your person would want you to just relax, essentially. Like they really do want, and not because, they're not trying to tell you what to do. They wish they could. I'm feeling a massage on my back, literally, as I say this. This person is going to want to make sure you are very relaxed, kind of to counterbalance this energy of you being very high strung. If they themselves are not the one who is also high strung, it wouldn't surprise me if you both were, though. Like maybe you both you're both overachievers, or you could both be in the same field, or you both come from similar families. Therefore, it's easy for each other to it's easy to understand each other and what each other may need. Like you both may like to do things like couples massage. I'm hearing couples therapy, not because you have anything against each other or any problems with each other, but because you both want to heal from the same thing at once. Like you both go to like, for example, if you end up going to couples therapy, you're going to end up discussing your families and how those families have kind of forced you to be the thing that you are, which I think your therapist will find very cute. It's like, oh, so you're both here for the same reason. You're just getting a 2-for-1 or something. I don't know. That's coming through, which is cute. Let's get more cards for you, though. Yeah, you and your person are going to have similar energies, if this isn't your person already. Maybe part of the reason you become morning people, or you become a morning person, is because it actually helps you. It helps you handle life a little bit more. I know that's what I did when I was in a very anxious part of my life. Like I became a morning person and I felt like I had more control. So we have the vow. Oh my gosh, and arrows. Okay. That said, this person, they're going to be very dedicated to you. I definitely see a lot of love and dedication to you. They're probably going to know right away when they meet you that you're the one. Like they're going to, this person will definitely have commitment on the brain when they meet you. And I feel like they're going to know when they see you that you're the one, because again, they see what you do, they see how you are, and they really do love that go-getter energy. So I feel like this person is going to be very dedicated to you. Probably from the moment they acknowledge that they want something with you. Like I said, for some of you, if this is somebody that you've already known, I feel like maybe they didn't approach you right away because they knew you were something serious and they were not ready for something serious. But for a lot of you, if this person is already in the mentality of I want commitment, I want marriage, etc., etc., I feel like this person will know right away and they're going to act accordingly is what I'm hearing. With Eros though, I do feel they're going to be they're going to be conflicted because they're going to be very sensually attracted to you. But it's kind of like they don't know whether to just go ahead and get with you sensually or if they want to take things a little bit more slowly. They're going to fight themselves on taking things slowly is what I'm hearing. If this is somebody you had previously hooked up with, I'm just trying to give you all the scenarios here, pile two. If this is somebody you had already previously hooked up with, I feel like they're going to really make it a point to show you how serious they are. Because if they do get with you intimately, physically intimately before they are ready for a commitment, they're going to feel some weird type of way. Because it's interesting how this person views things. Like usually they see somebody that they get with physically as somebody that isn't meant to be serious, like they're just there for fun. But with you, if they did do that, they're going to feel bad about it and they're going to really make up for it. That could explain the separation, actually. I feel like, again, they probably hit it and quit it. You separate, they come back, and they make up for it somehow. Because look how, interestingly, there's doves here. There's doves here. This could also be somebody that maybe you had broken up with, and then you realize, you know what, I actually do like this connection, and then you give it a second chance. Because I have heard people do that. Specifically, when it's a man who runs away from a woman. It's rarely the other way around, but we'll I guess it depends here. Take that if it resonates. That's not going to be everybody, but I am seeing that. So if this is somebody you hadn't had a previous history with before, they're going to battle themselves and wanting to get physically intimate with you right away, because they also kind of don't want to lose, they don't want you to lose your respect for them is what I'm hearing. So that's very considerate. I'm being told to read from the book for Eros, which I know is, I usually don't read from the book for that particular card because I understand that it is essentially love, passionate love, erotic love, if you will. But let's see what the book has to say. So we have love as desire, eroticism, and sensuality. Though Eros can be depicted as an unbridled sexuality and eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypical energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Yeah, that's what I was getting, the hesitancy. Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being. Nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive we are separate from. Oh, that's so interesting, because we have this card. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart. And remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led towards its center. So, yeah, it's kind of like this person, when they see you, when they meet you, they get a little hesitant about being with you. But there's also an all-consuming energy about you. Like, they're going to want something with you, even if they had already been very resigned to either be single for life or to live in that eternal playboy, playgirl energy, whatever the case may be. I feel like they're not looking for anything when they see you, but then they see you and they want to commit. So you're going to see a revolution within your person. Maybe this also sounds like you. Maybe you're both not looking for anything, and then you meet each other and it's like, you know what? Let's try this out. Because there's just such a compatibility between you and your person, and it's rather sweet, honestly. Um, I'm being told to get more cards. So let's get, I can't remember if I used this deck in the previous pile, but I'm being asked to do this. So anything else that needs to come through for my pile 2 from their person. We have Sunstone 40. In the uniqueness of who you are lives a world yet to be discovered. Yeah, there's something different about you that they really like. So you may not be this person's type at all, but they're going to really, really fall for you. Sunstone again makes me think of the sun. There's something about moon and sun imagery coming through in this particular pile. It's like you bring a light to the darkness, or maybe a comforting darkness to the light, depending on what you associate yourself with more here, pile 2. And Cancer, so you could be a Cancerian, or they could be. Call yourself back from all space and time to feel, sense, and reflect on the oceans of your presence within. There's going to be a lot of emotional... This won't happen until much later in the connection, but there's going to be an emotional bond here. Or maybe there's a really strong initial emotional bond. And like I said, if this person ran away, they were not ready for emotional intimacy. So if they were ready for physical intimacy, I don't think they were ready for the emotional intimacy, which is interesting. Like they weren't expecting that. I'm going to go ahead and get counterpart energy here. So I'm getting a God card for them and a Goddess card for how they see you. For my pile 2, we have Typhon, Anger, Rage. Yeah, and it's interesting. There's not really a card in this deck for things like anxiety, but I feel like anger and rage comes through very similarly, because I know when I had my anxiousness, it came through as anger. So this person could have bouts of anger. Again, I feel like this is why they wake up early. They want to be able to control things, including how their day starts. So if they do hit the gym, if they do go for a run or a bike ride or whatever the case may be, they do it because they have an excess of this Mars energy, which can, if not handled well, can come off as anger. So Mars in any... When a Mars is imbalanced, it's anger. So how do I explain this? Because I have Mars in Pisces, but it's on the ascendant, so that doesn't count. They could have something like Mars on the ascendant or Mars on the sun, Mars on the moon, like conjunct. So this is going to help them release that excess of energy that they feel, because if they don't, they'll get angry very quickly, or they may just have like mood swings, or just they'll be grouchy, essentially, is what I'm hearing. Which I've known people like this. So if they're the kind of person who always wakes up grouchy, they have this routine just to get their day started right. And now we're going to get your Goddess card. Again, you do not have to be, they do not have to be a man. I just chose the God card for them to put them in masculine energy. And you do not have to be a woman, but I'm using the Goddess cards here for how they see you. Just let these, let this fit your orientation and your preferences, of course, here, pile 2. So how are they going to view you? Ooh, we have Esther, New Beginnings. Interesting. Lots about the seasons here, because we have spring and summer with Cancer. Saturn, I think of winter. But it's going to be a new beginning with you, is what I'm hearing. Some of you could be like, either you have blonde hair or white hair, because we have 3 ladies here who have like really, really pale hair. Or you could have light hair for your complexion. Or maybe you're going through your blonde face when you meet them. Your pile 2. But when they're with you, it's like a new beginning. When they get with you, it's like things change for them. So maybe before you meet them, they're not this person who is a go-getter. But once they meet you, they have something to focus all this energy on, all this... I mean, they're not going to have anger towards you. That's not what I mean. But like, if they do have this excessive Mars energy, or like this typically angry energy when they meet you, they're going to put that to good use. So they're going to find that ambition that they need. They're going to step up and maybe even hit the gym. If they were not typically a gym person beforehand, they could because I've seen this before. I've seen people like start getting fit for their person because they want to continue looking good, which I feel is very sweet. It's very cute. I don't think you ask them to. I just feel like they may feel inclined to do this because they're going to see you as very, very attractive. After all, we do have the Eris card here. They're going to want to step up for you. They're absolutely going to want to step up for you because look at this crown on her head. It's like you're a queen here. And they themselves don't see themselves as anything. I mean, this guy has horns, so they could see themselves more in devil energy. So, you know, they're like I said, they're into that playboy, playgirl energy. And they're going to be very conflicted about whether to settle down with you or to keep doing what they do. It's like they're very aware that you're the kind of person that is hard to find. So they may settle down. This could be during a Saturn return. So this person might be in their late 20s. And now I'm going to go ahead and go into the numbers because they're very interesting here. For you, I'm getting the number 3. So you could be a life path 3. We have 3 here with Cancer. Also 13, which makes you think of 3 or 4. We have 40. We have 22. We have 7. LXX, which I want to say is 70. LIV, which is 53. LXX1, which is 71. We also have 32, 38, and this was 23. 22, 23, 31, and 27. So yeah, 7's coming through twice. Interesting. But let's go ahead and move on to the tarot, and then we're going to do channeled messages through... This person's a little shy. This person isn't easy to open up to because I'm trying to tap into like their feelings or energies, and this person is a little bit reserved, which is fair. I'm not expecting everybody's person to be as open as opposed to the first one, which was very different. This person is a little bit more reserved. But I feel like you will like that because it's going to be easy to approach and they're not going to be overbearing in their energy either. So for the tarot, this is going to be A and B. The first row is going to be your person, any messages that they may have for you, and the bottom is going to be how you perceive them. Okay, so who is this person? We have completion. Yeah, this is going to be somebody that you spend the rest of your days with. We have the Chariot reversed. Again, number 7 is coming through here. But you're currently not with this person is what I'm hearing. You're currently not with them. It could be that there is some sort of thing you have to go through before you meet them. Or maybe they definitely have to go through something before you meet them. July is an important month here because I almost forgot. July is the 7th. Is during the 7th month of the year. Sorry, Cancer. The sign of Cancer is during the 7th month. Of course, July is the 7th month of the year, but the sign of Cancer is during July, so maybe that's the time when you meet them or when you get with them. They themselves could be a Cancer or have Cancerian placements, or this could be you. Your composite energy could be Cancerian. So this is about, yeah, getting their stuff together. 10 of Pentacles. This is about them getting their finances in order. And the Page of Cups. They're going to have such a crush on you. You're going to make them feel young again. They also want you to tap into that energy where you feel youthful again. It's like, make sure you're having fun. This person wants to make sure you are having the time of your life. Because, again, they see how easy it is for you to get anxious. We have the Queen of Swords. They find you so intelligent. And I love Queen of Swords energy. Absolutely adore her. But it's double-edged. Because while she can be very intelligent, she can also become very anxious. It's like that overabundance of air energy. If they themselves have an overabundance of like that fire Mars energy, you will have an overabundance of the air energy. And I feel like you only calm each other when you get together, or you're able to better express it in a healthy way. Like they allow for you to stop thinking so much, and you allow for them to stop doing so much, because you're very much a think smart, not hard kind of situation here. And they are very much, they're always doing. So I feel like you're going to blend each other out very well here. So I definitely see them wanting you to, again, to just chill, to do as many things as possible so that you can be relaxed, especially if you're in a current energy where you can't feel relaxed. They want you to be able to, I'm seeing massages again. Maybe they want you to go out for a massage or something, or to go to the spa if there's a spa where you need. Oh, that's what I was just thinking. I know there's like in Korean spas, well, at least here in the U.S. and I guess in South Korea as well. They have shampoo massages, which is where they just exfoliate your body. Maybe that could help you out if you feel like massages are not, if like a traditional Swedish or deep tissue massage is not your thing. Maybe that's what they want you to do. But essentially, they want you to go to like a spa or to take care of yourself. Um, this person really does see things very physically. Like the way they soothe is through something physical. Like they probably don't, like I said, they meditate, but for very mental health reasons. They don't meditate for the spiritual. They don't try to do all that. If they do, it's just to clear the head, clear the mind, and to like set goals. So they're not as for example, this isn't somebody who's going to get in their feelings right away. This isn't somebody who's going to see the connection between spirituality and the body, at least not initially. Maybe you introduce this to them. So the way they understand things is to just do something physical to make you feel better. Yeah, this person really does feel like a fire sign or something like that. Because I know fire signs are this way. You know, they only feel better after they've worked out, which is fair. But yeah, they want you to not worry so much and to have a little bit more fun. They say to go out with friends. They say that you need to just have a lot, I don't know, do something that brings down your inner child. Because with the Page of Cups, I'm actually seeing the inner child here. So even if that's just, I don't know, coloring, like doing the coloring pages. I like to do that from time to time. I feel like my inner child comes out there. Or to just dance around. Something that you know you did as a kid that brought you a lot of fun. They really do believe in that inner child healing. Maybe they've done this themselves and this is what they believe in. I'm going to go ahead and get cards for you. For my pile 2. This person must be like a strong and silent type. I'm trying to gather channeled messages from them, but it's not coming through. This person may have trouble tapping into like either their third eye or their crown chakra. They may not believe in much. Or if they do, it's probably more like traditional religion than anything, and they may not even be into that either. Okay, so for you, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just trying to get your foot off the ground. You're trying to start something here. You could be in the beginning stages of a career. We have the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of options right now. I feel like you're probably dating around, or you're just like, if not dating, then you could just be looking at what your options in career and life are. You could be looking for a place to live. Let me turn off this light because I want the lighting to look good. Much better. I prefer a cooler light. But anyway, I feel like for a lot of you, you're currently going through something right now where you're reevaluating your options. For example, if you are in your, like, for example, if you're 22, 23, maybe you just recently graduated from some with a degree or something, and you're looking for where to work, where to live, where to start your life, etc. There's a lot of indecision for you right now. And again, this person kind of wants you to make sure that you are not choosing right per se, but they just want you to make sure you're taking it easy while you are handling all of these decisions here. Maybe some of you are looking for a place to live, especially when you meet this person. We have the King of Wands. Am I meant to take this reversed? Oh, it doesn't. Why? Okay, yeah, it's reversed. You feel like you have no control over things right now. Especially if you're a man. I feel like right now you don't know what to do next, or you feel like the control is out of your hands. You could be waiting on certain circumstances to get better in order to move forward, in order to do something else here. Even if you're a woman here, again, you're kind of tapping into masculine energy and you don't want to. It's like you're having to be overly masculine right now in your life. And you kind of really don't like that because it's like it's a bit too much for you. I'm not saying that you want an easier life or anything. Well, who doesn't want an easier life? I'm not saying that you're wanting to not have any responsibility or anything like that. It's more like a lot of things are just out of your control right now, and you feel like the options, doesn't matter what it is, they're just a bit much for you right now, because the options you're having to deal with are not just small little things. It's more like big life-changing ones. So if you're looking for a place to live, you're literally looking and choosing between where you are right now, an entirely different country, an entirely different state, something along those lines, something that's going to change the way you live. Same thing with career. If you take a job here, this is what you're going to do. If you take a job there, that's what you're going to end up living. So these are big decisions that are coming in for you, pile 2. They're not small ones, you know. Let's get more cards for my pile 2. And then we'll channel your person's messages. Don't worry, it'll come through. When you meet this person, like I said, either they get into their energy where they want to provide for you, or they will already be there. We have the 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on to something very dearly, but I feel like it's like you were holding on to something and you're letting it go, but it pains you to let it go. So like I said, you could be moving, you could be, maybe you're selling a house, maybe you're getting rid of something that you've held on to for a long time. It could be maybe a relationship for some of you that you already knew wasn't that great, or maybe you're saying goodbye to your family. You're making drastic changes right now, and it's really taking an emotional toll on you. I feel like this is why your person is asking you to take care of yourself. Like, for example, go to the spa to relax for a moment because you're going through something major, you're going through something big. This could also be a mentality that you're letting go of. Maybe you used to be a certain way, but now you're embracing a new side of you because you know and understand that you're meant to be very different. That you're meant to live a different life than what you are having. And then we have the shadow. But the great news is that this is going to be very healthy for you because you're letting go of a lot of bad habits that came along with this lifestyle or this mentality. For example, and I see this a lot, especially with my generation, like I know of certain areas where I live where people, for whatever reason, like drinking is big in the culture, drinking alcohol, and like everybody in the neighborhood will be this way. They get big wild parties, and it's just it becomes difficult to escape because it seems like everybody in that area is very similar or they do the same thing. So to move away from an area like that will cut out that particular bad habit if it is a habit that is out of control. So some of you could be dealing with this, or even like a friend group, like maybe every time you go out with a friend group, you overdo something, whether it's over partying, over spending, over something here. So this bad habit isn't necessarily bad for your health, but I feel like if you had stayed in it any longer, it would have become that way. So whatever it is that you're leaving behind, it's for your betterment. Like the universe is literally taking you out of that so that you can do something better. Maybe you were living in an area that had a high cost of living, and of course that was bad for your wallet. So you're moving somewhere where the cost of living is either lower, or you get a job that pays you more so you can actually afford it a little bit more. So it depends on the situation here, but I do see like whatever this situation is that is out of your control is to better yourself. This is definitely divine intervention for the betterment of you here, pile 2. This is your higher self coming through here, in conjunction with whatever is going on with your partner, because I feel like in getting out of the situation, you will get closer to your partner, or they will be able to come through, because essentially they're going to want to provide for you, and you have to be in a better state for them to provide for you. Not saying that you're not worthy of it right now. I just think for a lot of you, you're not even in the area you're meant to be to meet this person. Like you're not in that area yet, or you're not running in the same circles, you're not in the job you're meant to be yet, because I feel like you meet them somewhere different. Even if you work from home, like I said, if you it would probably be the neighborhood, because you know when you move somewhere new, even if you work from home, you're going to want to get out and get to know the area, get to know the place. So I feel like you might get to know them that way. So yeah, let's move on to the petal reading. The way I do my petal reading, I use a background. This is something that I painted a while ago. This is watercolor, and I just take petals, pour it over, and like every single thing means something different here. For example, in this one, I'm already seeing emotions come through. As to where the previous pile, I wasn't paying attention to this, but let's go ahead and get your petals. Oh, this person is such a light. They have a light energy around you. I don't know if this is how they typically are, but when they're around you, they get very, very tender. They get very, very sweet. Especially if this is a man. This is going to be the kind of man who treats women with a lot of care, with a lot of tenderness. Like around their dude bros, assuming this is a straight man, of course, they might just be very rough and a very certain type of way. But around women, they treat them like precious creatures, which is very cute. I don't know if you're going to be into that or not, pile 2, because I've had I've dated people like this, but I'm still rough and with them either. But I think they think it's cute. So this person is very tender with you regardless. And I feel like I said, there's something about their emotions. Like they don't open up emotionally very easily. Or if they do, it's more for your benefit and not for them. For example, they'll talk about your emotions at length, but they will not want to talk about theirs. And this is going to be something that's going to be a big breakthrough. Like it's going to take some time for them to open up to you, even if they know and understand that they are very much in love with you, that they are very much into you. They're not going to open up that way. And it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with how they were raised to be. Like, I do feel there's a little bit, it's not toxic masculinity that they have. I don't want you to mistake that at all. It's more like very traditional conservative masculinity, regardless of whatever they have going on. They grew up in that. So, in that particular mindset, it's again, their masculinity is not toxic. It's just very old school, maybe even a little backwards for some of you. So they're very much they don't talk about their emotions. That's not important. I do see them eventually opening up to you though, not just because they understand and know that that is important to you, but also because there will be a moment of weakness or something here where they feel the need to do so. Not only that, but they really want to save all the emotional well-being for you. They really do want to do a lot for you when you meet them. This person is going to be, they could be a little older. I am getting that. If not older, then further ahead in their career, in life, and whatever it is that they've got going on. They're a lot further along than you are. But you're going to find that comforting. Or you could have very different jobs. Like maybe their job is much more physically labor intensive as opposed to yours, which might be more, like I said, you could work from home, you could work in an office, or maybe you're at a computer all day. But I feel like your lifestyles are very different, and yet it makes sense when you get together. This person is gonna want to get to know all about you right away, but they're gonna have, like I said, they're gonna have a hard time. They're gonna have a hard time holding themselves back sensually, because I feel like they're going to want to be with you physically, intimately right away. And I'm not sure why that is. It could be that they've been single for a long time, or it could be that they are maybe they're just used to that. I feel like they're just used to getting with somebody physically right away. Whenever they like they see, I'm hearing, I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Like this person is really good at manifesting what they want and need. They're even a little, honestly, this person could have been a player in the past, so they know how to get, and they know how to get physically intimate with people right away. They have tips and tricks to do that, and they're going to try so hard not to do that with you because they really like you. And because they take you very seriously. Again, Saturn energy. If they were not typically very Saturn-like before, they're going to be like that when they get with you. And by Saturn, I mean, if they weren't very serious and hardworking before, they're going to be like that with you specifically. You might bring that out in them. You could have like a Saturn Sun conjunct here, or even like a Saturn Venus conjunct. Yeah, this person is not very spiritual at all. Because I'm trying to tap into what they would like to say. And of course, like I said, they want you to take it easy. They want you to they said they want you to take a load off. Okay, this person likes Sinuenjo. I'm sorry. This person, they definitely, there's something about your innocence and charm that they like, because I feel like you're going to surprise them a lot with the things that you say and do. Or they're going to be surprised by how you match their energy, especially like their deep, dark, well, not deep and dark, but maybe. How you match their sensual energy is going to really surprise them, to the point where I think you're a little bit more sensual than they are. But you don't seem that way, so they're going to really like it. They have issues with their past. I don't know if it's their family per se, but I don't think they're going to be very close to their family. There's something here about difficult separation from their family. And this is something they did in their adult years. Like, this is something they've done when they were older. So they don't look at that as, like, they're not going to have any sort of, how do I say this? They're not going to have an immature anger towards that. It's just, they knew as they got older that they had to separate from their family because they were not healthy, or there was something about them that just wasn't great. So maybe that's another reason they're going to be very... They're going to develop some sort of attachment style that they didn't have when they were younger. But they really do hope they don't come off as very desperate, is what I'm hearing, because I feel like they will be at a point where they want to settle down with you. For some of you, not everybody, this person could have already been previously divorced. That's not going to be everybody. But I am getting that, because this family separation, it could easily be their previous family. Not my hair. They're going to like your hair, because my hairs keep getting stuck on this thing. So, I don't know. They're going to like that about you. Like I said, maybe some of you have blonde hair, or even if it's not blonde, they just may like your hair regardless. This person is going to take some time to open up, but once they're in, is what I'm hearing. Like, once you recognize that they're not very emotionally open, you're going to be okay with that, because you're going to see it more than anybody else. You're going to see that side of them. I feel like they open up to you very easily. And do have patience with this person. Because I know for sure they're going to have a lot of patience with you. I feel like there's an easy give and take here. Like, you just understand each other right away. But it's very sweet, the energy that is coming through here for them. But yeah, I feel like this is where it is. Like, they really do not like to open up. And hopefully they open up to you a lot more, Pile 2. Because this person was hard to read. But they definitely want you to take care of yourself, because they adore you. And you will be one of the few people who gets to see their inner workings. But this is where I leave it. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next reading, Pile 2. Take care. Hello there, Pile 3. If you chose this cute little Amazonite buffalo, then we have your reading here for you about your person, your future person. Channeled messages from them. This could be a future partner, future person, future spouse, or future soulmate. But these are just messages that they want you to hear right now. This person is really going to appreciate your culture. Whatever your culture is, they're going to really appreciate it. I was getting that very strongly, because I was looking at the buffalo and I was thinking of White Buffalo Woman, who is a very strong character in Native American culture. And I was just getting to the fact that this person is really going to appreciate your culture. I feel like you're going to appreciate each other's cultures. I feel like regardless of what's going on here, you could also appreciate theirs if it's different from yours. But I do feel like this person, it has a very different upbringing from yours right away. So take that only if it resonates. Of course, you do not have to have that. But even in like similar cultures, there's going to be an appreciation for how you grew up versus how they grew up. Because, you know, within cultures, there are subcultures here. So there's something about an exchange of needing to know each other because of your differences that is really going to pull you two together. This person, they're rather spiritual compared to, because some of the previous piles, there were some people who were just not open to channeling, like their higher self was not there. Your person's higher self is definitely here, is what I'm hearing. And there's something very spiritually bonding between the both of you. Not every partner gets that. Not every person gets that. So let's be grateful for that. So thank you, Pile 3's person. We're going to go ahead and look at the oracles to see who this person is, as well as any messages that are wanting to come through. We're going to do a bit of tarot for you and them, and then we're going to channel with my rose petals, because I love channeling the messages through that. It's very freeform, and it comes through more naturally. So for your person, we have the crow. Okay. If for whatever reason you came from... I forget what other pile had the crow. I feel like this could be them finally opening up spiritually, or like when they finally open up to something of yours. Because in that particular pile, the energy was very, and I mean very different. So the 31st could be important here. Somebody could be born on the 31st. But I'm reading the crow differently here. Here I'm reading the crow as... what were the birds that were on Odin's shoulders? Were those ravens or crows? I'm hearing thought and memory. This person is going to be very thoughtful. And when it comes to memory, they're going to be a bit nostalgic. I mean, they could also have a great memory for sure, but I feel like they only hold on to the good memories and not the bad ones, because this person is not going to have... This person could have... I'm hearing like a moon in Capricorn, and if you know moon in Capricorns, they really do value nostalgia. They value history. I know... far too many moon and Capricorns. It's kind of a problem. But some of them are in my family. But for a lot of you, this person is going to be very intelligent. They're going to be very smart. They're also going to be very curious. Like they're going to learn things very easily, or they may learn things for you. Because I want to say crows are they the birds that you can train to do things? Like they have the intelligence of of a 4-year-old or something like that. Like they can learn things and pick things up very quickly. Correct me if I am wrong. I get my blackbirds confused because I know each one has a different meaning. But this person, they're very intelligent and they're going to be very protective of you as well, especially when it comes to defending you verbally. Like if anybody, like if this person ever hears anybody say anything bad about you, they're going to be the first to stand up for you. They're going to be the first to say something to shut the haters down, essentially, is what I'm hearing. Your person is very verbally defensive of you. Maybe also physically defensive, but you know, verbally is a lot more, it's more legal. So I don't think this person would ever act a fool too much, just enough to let people know where they stand with you and where you stand with them. Let's go ahead and get more cards for you though, pile 3. We have 2 of these. This person's gonna have a great sense of humor. 2 of these nuts. This person doesn't care. They might be, honestly, they might be a little bit on the wild side, but don't think that just because they're a little crazy and out there that they don't care or that they don't take things seriously. This person definitely cares about you. But they have a sense of humor that they kind of insist on prioritizing because they like life to be fun. I want to get one more card from this deck, though. This person has a bit of an ego. They really think they're hot stuff is what I'm hearing. Ooh, the last hurrah. Oh, this is interesting. This is the number 30. You could meet this, oh yeah, 30, 31. You could meet this person in their 30s, or you could be 30, maybe you both are. Or they could have been born on the 30th or 31st. But this person, when it comes to you, they're going to know right away you're going to be their last person. Like, especially if this person did a lot of casual dating, or maybe if they just got around a lot. When they get with you, they're going to know you're their last person. And I feel like that's when they go all in. And I've been seeing a similar energy here in a lot of the previous piles. Like for some people here, when they know somebody's the one, they're going to know it's the one. So they're going to put like all their chips in is what I hear. Interesting. They're going to go all in with whatever you have to offer, with whatever, like they're going to dedicate themselves to you for better or worse is what I'm hearing. This person, this person has a bit of a daredevil energy. I'm not going to lie. Maybe they do extreme sports or they have that as a hobby. They could like, I'm hearing fast times as well. So maybe they like sports cars. Maybe they like, or at least to watch F1 or something like that. Like they like, I'm seeing something about skydiving. Yeah, this person's a little bit wild and crazy. They like this. I feel like you like this. You're going to be drawn to that wild and crazy side of theirs because you might also have that here as well, pile 3. Let's go ahead and get more cards. We have change. Yeah. This says Triskel. This person is going to change a lot. We have 36 here. You may have known them from the past or not. I think it depends, because if you've known them as a friend before, I feel like you're going to see the change in them, or you could just see the change in them when they get with you, because they're going to go from like very like this carefree energy to a lot more serious. Maybe when you start dating, they're a lot more wild and crazy and you like that, but like the more the time progresses here with your person, the more serious they get with you, and you're going to like that change that you see within them, because it's like they're going to know right away. Well, actually, no, they're not going to know right away that they want to commit to you. I know that they know right away that they're attracted to you and that they like you and that they're going to want to be with you. But they don't know that they want to commit until later on. And you will notice this because their personality will shift suddenly. It's like, well, not too suddenly, not concerningly suddenly. More like you're going to notice a shift in them when they want to get serious with you. And it may be before they even talk about commitment. Maybe it's when they get a new job, or when something happens here while you are with this person, and you will notice that they want to get serious with you. Let's just say it that way. We have primordial water. 37. I'm getting such 18 plus messages here. But there's something about you that makes them feel like themselves. There's something about your lovemaking that really brings like a sweetness to them. Or like, it just makes them feel good. That's what I'm hearing. Well, no duh. No duh. Of course, the sensual intimacy makes you feel good, pile 3's person. This person, like I said, they're smart, but there are moments when they just come off as a little bit dumb. And I think you think that's cute. Like they might be book smart, but not like common sense smart. Or maybe around you they get nervous and say dumb things, like you make them forget themselves. This person's energy is very cute. I'm not gonna lie, this person's a sweetheart. We also have elevation, wings. Yeah, it's like you give them wings to fly. And with wings, oh, you know what's interesting? This makes me think of the Egyptian goddesses. They like to give them wings in a lot of these. I'll just use my personal example. I was meditating one night or one day. I don't know what time of day it was, and I saw the Egyptian god Thoth, the god of wisdom, and he was like bestowing these wings upon me, kind of like to bestow his wisdom upon me. But then I started seeing the image of the goddess Mot, who also has the wings. So I feel like there's going to be a something about your connection where you both change with each other. You both change with each other. You become different people. Like you take each other seriously. Even if you, for example, this could easily be a connection where you met young and you had a lot of fun and partied a lot. But then at some point, like you both grow up together and, or you decide to mature at the same time and things get serious and things become different. I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth with this person. And it's not going to feel like that at first because I do feel they're going to come off very immature, even if they are older, even if you yourself and this person are also older. There's going to be an immaturity that I think you actually are drawn to because you also like to have fun here, pile 3. But then things will get serious and you're going to like that side of them too. Back of the deck, yeah. Renewal, butterfly. It's like you're a renewal here. We have the number 16, so maybe you've known this person since they were 16 or since you were both 16 or around that age. Or they could just come off as a teenager. Even though they're like an adult in their 30s, they could act like they're 16 and you're wondering what's wrong with them. But then you end up liking their serious side that you get to see, because you will get to see that. Let's get more cards for your person. I'm getting a lot about who they are here. I'm not getting too many channeled messages towards you or for you yet, because I know in a previous pile they were coming through really, really strong. But for this pile, we have the empty room. You will have left something behind when you meet this person, or you could be moving into somewhere together, because the empty room makes me think of like an empty apartment that you're either trying to fill or trying to leave, or both. The forest. I'm not surprised. I was getting strong. Well, I have a tree candle. What's a balsam fir candle burning right now? But there's something very. This person likes nature a lot. They like nature. They also have the village. You could move to a small town together, or you could already live in a small town. There's also a mountain here. So I feel like you and this person are going to decide to live near nature or to live somewhere a little bit more in the boonies. Not because... I think you just like being outdoors. You like being in nature. Maybe you want to have a farm together. Or maybe you just need a lot more space. And I know that properties and houses tend to be bigger out in the country. So maybe you may prefer that with this person. If not, you will go to nature like places a lot. So if it's not the forest, it could be maybe the desert for some of you. It's like on the weekends you will want to get away and you will want to go somewhere in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the desert. For whatever reason, I'm seeing desert for some of you because I'm looking at this background here. Or even the ocean. Your preferred nature. You will have a preferred sense of nature that you like to go to. And you and this person will go there often to get away from everything. They could also be asking you to do this. Maybe they're asking you to go out in nature a little bit more because they know that's how you decompress. They know that's how you prefer to do things here. We have the moon. This person is very, very, oh, let me get more cards. Dissolution. Sun splendor. Interesting. There's definitely like a moon and sun combination here. Astrologically, you could have very compatible sun and moons here. So maybe their sun is on your moon, or you could just have really like a trine or a what's the other one? I'm hearing a trine, so maybe it's not the other one. But I feel like you and your person, they're very emotionally expressive with you. They're not afraid of expressing their emotions to you. Again, this pile is very different from pile 2. So if you came from pile 2, we're talking about completely different people, even though they both got the crow. But I feel like this person's not going to be afraid of expressing their emotions with you or telling you how they feel. They could tell you right away and you may not like it, or maybe you have something to say about it because Because the way they tell you how they feel, they kind of say it in a joke, but they're not really joking. They just know that people, they know that people don't handle emotions very well. Maybe they had like a very, there's something about them joking with their parents, so they got used to this comedic way of expressing emotions or emotional vulnerability that they're not afraid of doing with everybody else. But I feel like you like that because at least you know where you stand with them, which is very interesting. Like if they don't like something, they're going to say it right away. Like they're like, I don't like this. And maybe you don't care, but I feel like they're going to tell you right away. With Sun Splendor, this person is a fun time. There's a lot of rainbows here, which I see in several ways. If you're part of the LGBTQ community, you could take this as your own confirmation, of course. But I see it more as like being very connected. This person is actually very aligned spiritually, regardless of whether they are spiritual or not. Again, because they like to spend a lot of time outdoors, they like to spend a lot of time thinking. They're probably very meditative and they don't even realize that they meditate. But I feel like that just comes with their natural ability to tap into a lot of things. Like they're very easygoing. They have a lot of fun. And when you have a high vibration like that, it's easy to be connected to source. It's easy to be connected in general. You may bring the wording to it. You may explain to them exactly what's going on with them and they may agree with this. But this person, they're very fun. With dissolution, I was getting a similar feeling in a lot of these readings that a lot of people, you're going to be in very different spaces when you meet your future person, future soulmate, future spouse, future partner. Because I feel like with dissolution, you both are really good at getting rid of what is negative. It's like you get together and suddenly all the worries dissolve or you don't really think about your problems. It's easy for the both of you to just have a lot of fun together and forget the world's worries, which would explain why you feel the need to like get away from time to time to nature so that you can both just enjoy each other's very positive energy. This person has very positive energy. Again, you both like to joke around with each other. You have a lot of fun here. I feel a lot of Jupiter energy here as well. Like just that good natured, good sense of humor. But there's also like a combination of that with emotional vulnerability. We have the number 2 twice, so this person could be a life path 2. Or you could be a life path 2. Regardless, 2 is a number of partnerships. So it's going to be a very easy and natural partnership that they have with you. I do feel like this person is going to like you right away. It does start off as friends. I feel like it's easy to be friends with this person because, again, you both just get along very well right away. Like, you could joke a lot, and that's how you become friends. And then it ends up becoming something more. This person, I don't think I need to remind you to laugh. This person already knows that just if you're thinking of who you're thinking of, you're probably thinking of all your inside jokes, and they want you to. If they've created inside jokes with you, it's because they want you to laugh. They like it when you smile. They love your smile. They love your laugh. And maybe you love their laugh too, I'm hearing. There's something very joyous about this connection. I absolutely adore it, Pile 3. I absolutely adore it. Numbers coming through. I've already mentioned a lot of them. 31, 2, 30, 36, 37, 46, 16. The number 6 is coming here through a lot, which is another number of partnerships. 6 specifically is more about like the family and friends, not just like the 2 people, but like everybody else in their community. So I feel like your sense of community is going to be very big. Like you might have a lot of friends in common, or you could be the kind of couple who likes to go to other couples' parties, houses, or something like that. That will come very naturally to you. Like you will find each other. You're going to be the kind of couple that whenever you're out together, you find another couple together and you decide to go out to lunch or dinner or something like that, like on the spot. There's a very spontaneous energy to this. So even if you yourself are not spontaneous, I feel like you're going to get caught up in their spontaneity and it's something you're going to like. It's going to come very naturally to you. Sagittarius is very strong in this pile as well, I'm getting. And the 9th house. Okay, back to the numbers. So we have 42, 36 again. So 36 twice. You might meet this person when you're 36 or 37. We have 41, 53, 65. Let's get your counterpart energy. So we are using the gods and goddess decks, but just because I use a god deck for them and a goddess card for you doesn't necessarily mean that these are your genders. Just take what resonates here. Pile 3. Garuda, travel. Yeah, like I said, lots of Sagittarian energy. You both are going to love traveling together, or like I said, if they really like their cars, you could travel a lot by car because they just like to drive or be in it. Also, something about your cultures again, like maybe you love each other's culture. And again, if you have the same culture, you could really just appreciate your culture together. And I've seen this, like, I'm saying this as Mexican American, like my culture is very Mexican, but I live in the US, so I feel like I don't express my culture enough. Maybe if you both have the same culture and you live somewhere that isn't that culture, you get together and you kind of like revive it in your own way. I have seen that, especially with like I know some of my friends who are Indian, they'll come together and they bring their cultures together, even though they live in the US, and it's very beautiful because they get to share that with everybody. So something along those lines, because Garuda, I want to say, is a Hindu god. So something along those lines. So if they are not a different culture from you, you could blend your culture together and make something amazing here. Let's get cards for how they see you. They're definitely going to want to travel with you. We have Hera, alliance. Hera, the goddess of marriage and partnerships. My goodness. Pile 3. If this person was the kind of person who didn't want to settle down previously, you're going to want to make them settle down. Number 21 here for some of you. Maybe you're in your 20. Maybe you're 21 when you both decide this. I'm being told to get another one. You're going to make them want to settle down, even if they were not the kind of person who wanted to settle down previously. Athena, knowledge. They think you're so smart. They think you're so smart. They are, and they love your intelligence. Because they're smart too, but they don't value it. You do value intelligence. I feel like you're going to see the intelligence in them and be like, okay, I like this person. Because you're very discerning in your energy here, pile 3. You wouldn't just settle down with some himbo or bimbo or anything. You do not like your partners to be that dumb. But it's like you need a certain level of intelligence before you settle down with them, is what I'm hearing. So if they're good at something, if they're intelligent in something, you're going to be like, okay, that's fine. Because I don't know, maybe in the past you did get with people who were not intellectually on your level and you just couldn't handle it, or you didn't like it because you didn't like being condescending towards people. Because I feel like when you're naturally a little bit more intelligent, it's easy to come off as condescending to people who are not. Not because you want to be, but because they may feel a certain way about it. I'm just speaking from experience. Not that I'm very smart. I just feel like certain people don't like how I express things that I say because they find it condescending. And maybe you have a similar feeling here, pile 3. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to your tarot, because this person, they do have certain things to say, but we need to calm the energy here. They have a lot of energy, but it's kind of like, as opposed to the previous pile where their energy was more anger, this energy is more like, maybe they have ADHD. I don't know. Maybe they have they get excited very easily. Or they have energy and they need to be focused. Like you need to help them focus their energy. So we're using the Mystic Dreams Tarot for my pile 3. Okay, so the first row is going to be how they see you. We have 7 of Wands reversed. Oh my gosh. They cannot... you're a lot more than they can handle, but they like this. It's like they thought you were going to be easy, but then they realize that you're actually a harder hitter than you come off. I say that metaphorically, of course. But it's like, whatever you look like, you probably don't come off that way, is what I'm hearing. Because this person, they thought they could handle you, and then they get to know you, or they get with you, and it's like, oh wait, pile 3 is they're a lot more difficult than I thought, but they're going to like that. So if they thought you were just, some pretty little easy thing, nope, it turns out that you have a mind of your own, you have an opinion, you have a bit of an attitude. They like that. They like that though. They like the challenge. We have Divine Feminine. Yeah, look, they're going to maybe a little bit more slowly realize that you are definitely wifey, hubby material here, because either they see you as the Divine Feminine here, the Empress energy, or if you are a woman, they bring that out in you. So I feel like there's something here about slowly but also quickly realizing that you're somebody to take seriously. Why is that? One, the challenge for sure. I do feel like they like the challenge. Or they like that you're not easy. Because that means that nobody else can get to you easily either. So they're going to want to put in the work. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, they're very goal-oriented, but so are you. I feel like you're going to really build wealth together, not because you want to, but because it's easy for the both of you to do so. Because I don't think that's your main goal. Your main goal is to have fun and to do the things that you want to do together, which I feel like, you know, the money follows that because you're already in a great vibration. You're already in a good space. You have a lot of fun with this person. This person could already also have money, regardless of whether you knew that or not. I feel like they already have something going on for them. So it's not, it's like, okay, I'm hearing money's not an issue. I keep hearing with this person, money is not an issue, so don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. And something about the way they say that, you're really going to like that. Regardless of whether you have money or not, pile 3. Also, the number 3 is coming out a lot. Because it is pile 3 and it says number 3. But then we also had number 2, something about consecutive numbers. We have death and rebirth. Scorpio energy here for sure, your person, or you could be a Scorpio, but we also have the Empress here, which is Venus energy, so you could be a Taurus or a Libra, or somebody could have Venus in Scorpio. They're going to go through a change with you, and I'm not saying that that fun side of them is ever going to go away. I feel like that person is there to stay, but there's going to be an energy here where you both go through a transformation. It could also be that they see you in a new light once they're ready to step into this. Once they recognize that you're somebody to take seriously, like I said, they go through that change and you love that change within them. You're going to notice this change before everybody else though. Like other people may not see it. Or they may just think, oh, well, pile 3's person is finally growing up. But you're going to see it as like an innate change. We have, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. They're going to want to bring stability to you. This is like nurturing through stability. The way this person nurtures is through stability. Like I said, they could have a moon in an earth sign. So this is moon in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, with emphasis on the Capricorn because that was already coming through. But also moon in Taurus because we have the Empress here. I want to see cards for you. How are you going to be with this person? What's going on with you before we do the channeled messages? This is a very transformative relationship, not gonna lie, very transformative, even though it doesn't seem that way. Like it's not a serious relationship, but it's, and by serious it's like you're both not serious people. Like you have a lot of fun together, but it's still very transformative. Something about like a Jupiter Pluto conjunction here, or if not conjunction, then a good positive aspect. For you, we have divine intervention. You're going through a tower moment, or you're trying to prevent a tower moment. You've got your own stuff going on. Or you could be telling this person about something that happened and they could want to help you out. Again, number 16 is coming through here. So that explains a lot because I forget what card was number 16 previously in the oracles, but I forgot that was a tower card. We also have the Knight of Cups. You think they're just playing with you. You think you guys are just dating. You could even start this off a little bit more physically or something, but you're not going to take this person or this connection seriously when you first get with them, or even initially. Like you may even know that this person is a bit of a player or they like to get around or something, so you're just like, whatever, you're just here for a good time. But you don't know if it's going to be a long time. I think it's going to surprise you that they do want to step up and be there for a long time though. This person really wants to take care of you. Like they cater, especially if you have a lot of earth in your chart pile 3, I feel like they're going to want to cater to that, the stability. We have the Queen of Swords reversed. You're an overthinker and they know this. You're all, again, you're very smart and they know this. But that's a double-edged sword because I said that in a previous pile as well. They don't want you to worry so much. They want to ease your worrying by providing for you. But at the same time, they want you to laugh. We have the Five of Wands. They also, like, they understand this fighting spirit within you, but they don't want you to always be in that. It's kind of like if you do have a very aggressive way of living, if you do have this attitude, if you do have this, it's like they very much understand that you're in your masculine energy because you have to be, especially if you're a woman, mainly if you're a woman actually, and they don't want you to be that way. It's like, no, just chill, be your beautiful self so I can take care of you. This person, you and this person are going to have a lot of back and forth about them wanting to provide for you and you needing to like be in feminine energy, because I do feel like this person may want to build something with you, for example a family, and they want you to really relax. They want you to do something here so that they can provide for you, but they can't do that if you're constantly taking the lead. And it's not that they want to take you off your throne, it's not that they want to take away control from you, that's not the thing at all. They just know that. And the way this person, like, I'm literally seeing them hold your shoulders and tell you this to your face. It's like, you need to chill because I want to do something here for you. And you have to, like, they understand your struggles, and they also know that you don't really rest, and they want you to rest. This person really, really cares about you. They really do care about you. And they want you, like, they love your spirit. They really do. But they wish that spirit would calm down for a minute so that they can help you. Because they understand that you can be your own worst enemy here. Let's get one more card. Yeah, this person is very spiritually attached to you, pile 3. Like, I'm channeling them very clearly. Okay, we got 2. We have the Sun and the 2 of Pentacles. Because they understand that if you're imbalanced, you can't shine. Let's back of the deck. 3 of Pentacles. So you could meet this person through the workplace, or you could just collaborate very well together. I do feel, yeah, if you're not balanced, you don't shine. So they want you to make sure you're taking care of yourself. They want you to make sure that you are not worrying too much about things that you can't control, that you're not worrying over things that could be saved for another day, that you can worry about certain things on another time. Because right now, they really want you to live in the moment. And I feel like they actually enjoy doing this for you and with you. It's like, I think they understand that. I feel like they had either I'm seeing an older feminine figure here, like either a mother, an older sister, or somebody. Maybe somebody that they, like, I'm seeing a boss that they were, I don't want to say they were close to, but that they understood in this way. Like an older female boss or something. I feel like this is going to be my pile of feminines here. Even if you're not, I feel like you identify with that energy very strongly. This person understands that you go through a lot. Like, they understand women suffering a lot. So if they are a man, they understand what women go through. And if they're not a man, well, of course, they themselves are also a woman and understand this. So I feel like this person, they really do understand what you're going through, and they want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. They want you to allow them to put you in feminine energy for a moment. It's like, and I feel like they really want you to believe in them as well, because sometimes they feel you don't believe in them. Sometimes sometimes they think that you don't believe that they can do the things that they had promised to do, because they understand, for some of you, maybe this person had messed up earlier, or maybe they hadn't been very serious to begin with. But now it's like they want to show you that they can be serious. This person truly adores you, and they want to help you out. They essentially want to be your hero. And they know they can turn this thing around. This person is very confident, and I mean very confident, to the point of maybe to the point of being arrogant, but I think you like that. You like that they fully believe in themselves, because all the belief that they have in themselves, they can give to you as well here, pile 3. I want to go ahead and move on to the rose petals, because I'm already channeling their energy. I'm not even looking at the cards. But yeah, they want to, you may not take them seriously, and they want you to. They want to prove to you that they can. They want to prove to you that they can. So the way I read rose petals, I use a background, and this is a watercolor background that I did a long time ago. A little abstract work here for you, pile 3. And then I just put the petals on here, and I start channeling as soon as these petals hit the paper, so. But I'm already channeling your person's energy very strong. Oh my gosh. You do not want to open up to this person. Or at least you don't want to take them seriously, and they know this. And look how my voice started cracking as soon as I said that. So, pile 3. This person is already all up in your life. Like, they're going to want to be a part of it. I feel like you're really good friends or something. This person really just adores a lot of things about you. Whether they say this or not, I think it's going to be very obvious. Because I think their friends, family, people around them, coworkers maybe, are going to say things like, oh wow, you really like pile 3, don't you? And they're going to deny it at first, or they may not want to say anything about it. If they're already with somebody, of course, they can't say anything about it. But I think by the time they are single, because they will be single at some point when you are also single, people are going to point this out. It's going to be very hard to deny it. It's going to be very hard to escape. And I feel like that's when you both start seeing the change here. Like, once you recognize that you both want something together, oh my gosh. So there's a lot of 18 plus imagery coming through here, but this person, they really, they're going to this person is not going to know what to do with you because they know what they have. They see you there, they know you're the person for them. And it's like, do I want to hit it and quit it? Do I want to start something with them? And then they recognize and realize, I just want pile 3 to take me seriously. So they're going to start doing things to take you seriously. You might start seeing them change their mannerisms towards you. Like, they're still going to have fun, they're still going to want to make you laugh and stuff, you're still going to want to be your friend for sure, but you're going to start seeing them flourish is what I'm seeing. I think you told them something, or maybe they've noticed something about you that's going to push them this way. If you ever said that they were not good enough for something, instead of having that break their heart, that made them want to step up and do something. It's like, well, I'll show you. You two have a bit of a rivalry, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's why they see you in this feisty energy a lot. Maybe you are in the same field and you both want like the same job, or you both are like, especially if you work in something like sales or something along those lines, you're always measuring each other up to see how good you can be. There's a good rivalry here. It's definitely, this is definitely enemies to lovers, by the way. And by enemies, I don't mean that you hate each other's guts. I mean more like there's a flirtatious hate here. It's like you hate each other because you both know how good you are at the things that you do. But that makes you hate them because it's like, no, I want to be that good. So yeah, I feel like you could be in the same field, or you could be doing the same thing. Because there's also a lot of respect here for each other. Like, you joke a lot, but there's respect here. This person is going to easily become enmeshed in your life, and you and theirs. Like, you could easily meet each other's families already. Maybe you did meet in the workplace, because I'm thinking of, like, um, in some parts of the world, in some companies, there's like company parties, and sometimes people's entire families come to those things, so you could already know each other's parents, or maybe your parents already know each other. For some of you, if you have that similar culture here, or if you live in the same neighborhood, like maybe your families already know each other, so it's very easy for you to just like get together. And I feel like the universe did this on purpose. It's like, let's have these two parents meet before they even know what's going on. Oh, interesting. That petal moved very slowly. I mean, the air is on, but I didn't move that. That's weird. Just letting you know, this is not telekinesis. I wish I had that. That's not what's happening. It's just the air blowing. But like I said, things happen very naturally for you and with you. You two are already good friends. Your lives are already very enmeshed. They're very much all up in your energy. Like, you're already spiritually or energetically uh not bound. Like, if you needed to decord from this person, you could, but whatever cords you have to this person, they're positive, they're good, they're not bad. But you are very resistant to get with them because I feel like either you don't take them seriously, you've known them for far too long, or maybe they're your friend or something here. But they're going to step up, and it's going to I see a blossoming. It's like, I feel like this connection is very much had seeds. This connection very much had seeds. This connection is a seed, and over time, you need to give it time to bloom and flourish. This person really believes in you. They're really good at the pep talk. Like, whenever you're feeling down, this person will come to you and say exactly what you need to hear and exactly the way you need to hear it. This person is really good at getting you motivated. This person reminds you who you are. They're reminding you that you are very strong, that you're good at what you do. And just because somebody has hurt you or somebody has said something stupid to you, it doesn't mean that what they said was true. Because you know who you are, and they know that you know who you are, so they don't understand why you let people get you down. They don't understand why you let somebody who hurt you or somebody who made you feel a certain way get you down. In fact, they honestly believe, and they've known some of the people that you've been with, they believe you deserve better than what you've had. They really do. And in parentheses, I think you deserve me, that's what they're saying in parentheses. And as an aside, I think you deserve me is what I'm hearing them say. This person, they have a sense of humor. I can see why it's hard to resist their charm. But you don't fall for it. You don't fall for it, and they wish you would. This person, oh my goodness. There's a true love here. There's a true love. Not just that, but it's one that's entertaining. Like, this would be the kind of love that people write about. This would be like something that people see in like a rom-com or like like, this is the kind of, I feel like people like to watch you two. I think like you two are very entertaining as well, especially for your friends, family. You have a good back and forth. You have a natural compatibility. Okay, your person wants me to poke the flowers a little bit. What's going on here? It's hard for them to peel themselves away from you. This person has some wounds. They don't like to talk about their serious stuff. They have certain wounds. They have serious moments. You will know when this is your person because they're going to want to open up about this to you. They know they're not perfect, and they recognize that, but they feel like with you they can be. Not that they're expecting you to pull all the work here, but they really adore you. They absolutely adore you. There's going to be times when they start losing faith, and that's when you come in to be their person who lifts them up. Because when it comes to the physical, they can lift you up. When it comes to the spiritual, when it comes to emotions, I feel like you lift them up. And they're going to do a lot more for you than you do for them. I promise you that, pile 3, because I'm seeing your hesitancy to want anything to do with them. Because again, you know them. You're very, very attracted to each other. I'll say that. Like, it's not the physical attraction. That's not the problem here. The problem is that you don't want to get hurt again. And they know and understand that. And they want to prove to you that they won't. But they also know that they're not a perfect person. Oh, now that song's coming through. Is it Hoobastank? I'm not a perfect person. But now I found a reason to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new. And the reason is you. And that's a nice song. I don't think they've ever hurt you before. They wouldn't want to. It would hurt them to know that they hurt you. Because again, they care a lot about your feelings. They care a lot about your emotional well-being as well. And they're very genuine when they say this. But this is where I leave it. This person, they're very interesting. They're very cute as well. They're very cute with you. And I know you like them too, but yeah. This is where I leave it, pile 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you and your person's energy. This gave me a boost that I needed, by the way. Whatever this energy is, either your person, you, or the both of you, you bring a lot of life into a room. You're bringing a lot of life and energy into a room when you're both together, and definitely to each other here as well. So thank you. It's been a privilege reading for this. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care, pile 3. Hello there, pile 4. If you chose this big, beautiful selenite heart, then we have your reading here for you. Channeled messages from your person. So your person was asking me to specifically find selenite. And when I went over I was originally going to get my moonstone. But then I saw this one right next to it, the big heart. And I heard them say, yeah, that one. Your person is going to be into very big displays of affection, specifically very cheesy romantic ones. So I hope you like those, because if not, your person definitely does. And I feel like if they don't do it for you, they might just do it for themselves. Which, I don't know, you can take that whichever way you want. I feel like you will learn to appreciate these things. This is definitely going to be that person who sends you like a dozen big, beautiful red roses to your job or office or something here, because they want people to see that. There's something very, like, especially if this is a man, there's something very romantically territorial about them. Like, they want the world to know that you're their person. And it's very cute. It's very sweet. Honestly, all the people that have been coming through in this particular reading have had big personalities in one shape or form. So I don't know what's up with my collective, or I don't know if it's just, the romance that is in the air, but you people have some very interesting specific, romantic interests here. But let's go ahead and look at the cards. The oracles are going to give us an indication of who this person is, as well as how they view you. And then we're going to go into the tarot to see what messages they want to say and how you're going to receive them. And then we're going to do a rose petal reading, because that's been working very... I don't know, I've been liking what I've been channeling from my rose petals lately. So we have the owl for your person, number 38. They could be 38 years old. And the sword, number 46, or they could be 46. I guess it depends on like where you are in life, pile 4, if you're near these ages or if you prefer people in these ages. So this person is intelligent. I've been getting a lot of intelligence in a lot of these piles as well. But more than intelligent, they are wise. They've seen things. They've been through things. They are the kind of person who knows how to build something from the ground up because they've had to do so. But they're also not afraid of anything. This person is very self-reliant. I'm getting like a wild mountain man for some of you. Not everybody. Or if not like a wild mountain man, like this person, if you were to go camping, they'd be really good at that because they already know how to do everything from scratch. They know how to build a fire. They know how to fish for fish, I guess, how to catch a fish and how to debone it, how to grill it. They know how to do certain things that you would associate with very stereotypically masculine things. So if you're not into masculine people, I feel like you might need to find another pile, because even if this is a woman, she knows how to hold her own. So this person, they know how to do a lot with wisdom here. Even if they're not these ages, 38 to 46, I feel like they have the mentality of somebody who is, because they've just been through a lot. With the sword, I do feel like they have a very clear way of seeing the world. And again, not because at one point, they haven't always been this way. I feel like they really had to earn or go through things to be able to be this kind of person. So when you meet them, you're going to feel very taken care of by them, because they just know what they're doing here. Let's go ahead and get more cards for you. This person is definitely on the older side, though. If they are not, they feel that way. So even if they're in their 20s, they've already been through a lot more than you have, is what I'm hearing. For my pile 4, and I'm already hearing for some of you that this is refreshing, because I feel like some of you have been dealing with people who are either man-child or just a little bit more immature than you would like. We have the gardener and the last straw. Yeah, this person, they've been through a lot. 20 and 10. There could be an age difference of like 10 years here, because there's a difference of 10. With the last straw, again, nothing against Starbucks and nothing against people who like Starbucks, but I've always associated that particular establishment with my early 20s and my youth, my teenage years and my early 20s, because that's when I would go there often, because that was also when I would drink a lot of coffee. And there's kind of something about there's something about a privileged childhood here, or a privileged youth. Maybe they also came from this, but they had to learn how to tend to their own garden, is what I'm hearing from. So either this person, they came from privilege and have had to learn how to really do things for themselves, or they have just grown up a lot. For a lot of you, I feel like you're also done with that energy. Like, you don't want to deal with people who refuse to grow up or who are very immature, even if they are at an age when they should be mature. Some of you are finding that a lot of people are not, like, you're not, what am I trying to say? Like, they're not willing to grow up, is what I keep hearing. And the way that it was very hard for me to say that, maybe some of you are coming to terms with this as well. And this isn't calling you out here, pile 4. This isn't really you. Well, it might be, if you recognize that part of yourself here. But I feel like this person, they are very much, they have everything figured out. This person already has a home. They already have a stable job, maybe several jobs, maybe several streams of income. They got the 401k. They've got everything. All they're looking for is somebody who is going to bring love into their life, essentially. It wouldn't surprise me if this person already has like pets or kids, because they do feel like a provider. They love being a provider, not just for themselves, but for other people as well. They probably have a lot of friends as well, because they just like to be able to give back to the people around them. Like I said, if they are much older, they probably have several friends that they invite over to their place, and they cook them food, they provide a home. And like, I just see that they could also have lots of nieces and nephews, or maybe they like being this, and that lets me know that if you want children with this person, they'll be a very good parent. That's a big if, of course. Let's go ahead and get more cards. This person is very interesting. But like I said, big romantic gestures is their thing, because they're not naturally a romantic person. They need somebody to bring that out within them. For my pile 4, we have the castle. Yeah, like I said, they already got the castle. They just need the queen. They already got the castle. They need the princess, the queen, king, prince, whatever it is that they're into here, whatever it is that you may be here, pile 4. We have the flame. Oh, lovely. You know what song I'm hearing? I used to love this song when I was younger. I'm hearing Eternal Flame by the Bangles. Close your eyes. Give me your hand. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Like I said, like, just very cheesy romantic things. Maybe this person loves 80s music, and they could be an 80s baby, or just something about 80s culture could be important here. Personally, I'm not a big fan of 80s culture, even though I grew up with that music. I was born 1990, and I definitely resonate more with the 90s. We have Kairos, divine timing. Divine timing. At least I want to say that's what that is. I will look into the book, because I don't want to misinterpret this, but something about blue eyes could be important here as well. This could be you or your person, because it's interesting that we start with an eye closed here with the castle, and then we have an eye open. So it may take you some time to really open up to this person or to see them as like a viable option, because I'm seeing their character kind of not being your thing at first. Like, you definitely recognize them for who they are and what's going on with them. Like, you know that they haven't made, I'm not sure where you know them from. They could be in your community, maybe you work with them, and if you do, you will know, because they're that person who's already like in upper management and has all kinds of stuff going on with them. But I feel like it takes you a moment to get used to this energy, because you know right away that they are very much in their emperor, maybe empress energy, and this person, you're not ready to be that. Believe it or not, I think you've gotten used to it being the other way around. I feel like you are in an energy where you want something and you got used to people not being ready for you, and here with this person, you're actually not ready for them. So the tables have turned on you, pile 4. I'm sorry to call you out on it, but I feel like it's going to be true. It's like somebody finally shows up that is meant to be your match, and you're kind of like, oh, wait a minute. So let me go ahead and get the rest of the cards out before I read up for Kairos, but I'm pretty sure that is divine timing. So for my pile 4, what do we know about this person? We have cleansing smoke. They could be smoke friendly, or maybe they used to do this, but I'm also, of course, getting the cleansing sensation here. We have vessel insight. And we have, ooh, rose, feminine. What did I say about them wanting to give you flowers? In fact, there's a lot of rose imagery here that I'm just not realizing. There's roses here with this sword. There's roses here in the garden. There's one here in the castle. And there's one here for your divine feminine energy. Because I definitely feel like this person, without a doubt, big emperor masculine, divine masculine energy, you're going to provide that divine feminine energy for them. Again, regardless of your gender or anything here. And of course, if you identify more as masculine here, you can see yourself as this person, but they're going to really, really love your energy here. Like, they want somebody to provide for. They want somebody who's going to be the roses in their garden. They already have their big, beautiful garden. They just need those roses to bloom, and this is what they will want you to be. There's something very beautiful about your energy as well. They definitely see you as beautiful. This person just, they're very soft with you as well. And I think they value your intelligence, especially if you're like a very funny person. They like your sense of humor, because maybe they've been with beautiful people before who had no personality, but you're kind of like, you're both beauty and brains here. So I feel like they really like that about you. I feel like you've made them chuckle every now and then. So they love your personality because it's soft, but it's also funny. Like, they're not going to get bored of you. They're not going to get bored with it. Let's get more cards though. I really do like this energy though. I actually know people like this, so I can tell you're going to like them. The kinds of friends that I have that are this way probably have some of the happiest relationships, because, like I said, they're providers. Both masculine and feminine here. For my pile 4, we have Uranus. There is going to be something unconventional about this connection, but not in a bad way. It's more like, well, sometimes Uranus is an age gap. Like, whenever Uranus is influential in a relationship, there's going to be something, I don't like saying taboo, because I feel like that feels forbidden, but I don't like any of that energy, at least in this pile, because I'm not trying to make it seem like it's something bad. It's more like people wouldn't expect the both of you to end up together, is what I'm seeing. Or your personalities could clash a little bit, but people like it. Mostly it's an age difference, but I'm not seeing anything more than maybe 10, 8 years old, or 6 years apart, you know. We have sugar. Yeah, they think you're very sweet. I do feel you will be much older when you meet this person, though. That's what I mean. Like, you're definitely going to be at the very least in your late 20s. I don't think this person likes them that much younger. Or there could be something where, like, you both look a certain age, so it's not wild and crazy to people. Like, even if you are 10 years apart, you might both look the same age, either because this person takes really good care of themselves, or you take really good care of yourself, whatever the case may be here. Or maybe people have always told you look older, something along those lines. We also have Pluto. This connection is going to transform the both of you. Again, with the number 10 here. Somebody could have been born in October, is what I'm seeing. Specifically, like, if they were born in October, I feel like they're more likely to be a Libra, because I'm getting that energy very strongly. I actually know people Libra, my October Libra people tend to be this way. In fact, I recognize this energy as that. But anyway, oh, also the 31st. So it could also, maybe they were born on Halloween. I don't know. But this person, they bring a transformation to you. I think they're used to the transformation. I feel like they help you out with the transition in your life. So again, they have everything that they need. So whenever you meet them, you're probably going through a big shift in your life. I'm hearing for some of you, maybe a parent could have passed away or somebody important could have passed away. And now it's like you're going to open yourself up very vulnerably to have somebody else in your life. There's something about sweetening this particular heart of yours to be able to accept this person. Again, I'm not sure if this person is new or if you already know them, but I feel like you will know who they are right away. Like, it's not going to be difficult to understand the kind of person that they are when you meet them. You know how when you meet somebody, you just know what they're about upon first glance? This is how this person is. So I don't feel like they're going to be shady at all. Like, they don't hide much. They're very open. They're very honest. They're very much themselves. They have no reason to hide anything. If they used to be a player in their younger years, they don't do any of that anymore because they understand how stupid and useless it is to be that way, because they know that playing games will only get you played. Regardless of which side you are on, you will get played. Even if you yourself are the player, you will get played, which is interesting. I've never heard it be said that way. This person, they definitely have a flame for you. It could be because it's making me think of like carrying a torch. This person could have liked you for some time, not too long. So don't think that this person was being creepy and like, keeping tabs on you. Like I said, I feel like a lot of you're actually older when you meet this person, but they are also older. So like, if there is an age difference, let's say you're 28 and they're 38 when you meet them, that age difference isn't going to feel crazy to you, at least, because you will both understand what you want out of life here. A very mature energy here, by the way. So if you're under the age of 25, you have not met this person yet. If you are before your first Saturn return, you have not met this person yet. I feel like you have to at least have been in your late 20s when you meet this person. So this could be somebody later in life. But this person, they're ready to take care of you. They're ready to give you what they have to offer here. And they're not going to mind it. This person doesn't, like, they don't complain about people taking from them because they have more than enough to give. They have very strong giver energy as well. Because we have Uranus, it could be an Aquarius, but I'm also getting Pluto. That could be Scorpio. In fact, Scorpio came out how many times here? 31st, so 31st of October. You could meet them on Halloween. That's Scorpio energy. What else am I getting? The sword in general gives me air energy. So again, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. What else am I getting? Let's go ahead and get your gods and goddess cards here. You can definitely grow with this person, by the way. Like, this person is very balanced, because I'm just now recognizing that these 4 cards up here, we have air, we have earth, we have water, and fire. We have fire with the flame. This person is very well balanced. They could be a little strange with Uranus though, but not strange in that people think they're weird. It's more like they have different tastes. Uranus can sometimes also be like a differences in, for example, backgrounds, culture, or even economic status. So there's going to be some sort of gap between you and this person that I feel people are not going to complain about, but it's enough excitement between the both of you that you will not get bored of this energy. So for them, we have Prometheus, altruism. Yeah, they're a sweetheart. They're an absolute sweetheart. And like I said, they're very giving. Like, they really do believe in giving to other people, which would explain that Aquarius energy. That's probably one of the more healthier versions of Aquarius that I see, is that they're very generous toward the community at large. They could be very important in your community. Maybe you even know them from your neighborhood, your apartment complex for some of you, if you live there. Like, you already know who this person is, because they offer and extend a helping hand. In fact, we have like several hands here with both Uranus and Pluto. They're going to help you out with something and they don't mind. I feel like they're very, at least with you, they love to help you out. Especially if this is like a straight man, they love to help a little damsel in distress. Even if you don't see yourself that way, pile 4, please do not be offended by that. They're going to think it's cute. They're going to love it. So please don't take offense to that, and they hope you don't, because they're very aware of like how modern women are, but at the same time, they just want to take care of all of them. Like, don't think that they see you any less because of that. And if you're a guy here, this man definitely is looking for their twink, is what I'm hearing. They're looking for like their And I know this because I have a lot of male friends who they just love their, they're more feminine men. I have a lot of guy friends who are into that. I don't know why I had the need to say it. I guess somebody here must resonate with that if I had to say it. So for you, we have Lilith, independence. They're going to know right away you're very independent, but they love this about you. But even though because you're independent, they still want to help you out. Again, I'll go over the numbers in a moment because I feel like there's a lot of repeating numbers here. And then we have Rhea, flow. They want you to go with the flow. They're going to meet you in a time where, like, for whatever reason, as I see flow here, I'm kind of seeing that you're caught up in a current that you can't swim, or you're getting carried away with the current. Like at high tide. These are very aquatic or marine terms that I'm not completely familiar with. So if I say something wrong, please let me know. But it's like they know you're very independent, but they're going to help you out with something because they see that you're going to need help and they're going to be okay with that. They're going to want to be your hero. So don't be afraid of that. This person, look, whatever independent energy that you have, they absolutely love it. They love it. There could be a little bit of a dark femme energy to you as well. And if so, they're absolutely there for it. If this isn't going to be everybody, but for some of these people, your person really likes how you have like a black cat energy to you. You could be a little mean, a little like when you look mad, you're cute, and they like that. And they hope you don't take offense to that. I think this person has offended a lot of people by some of the things they say. I don't think you're going to take it personally though. I feel like you kind of agree with a lot of what they say. So yeah, this is cute energy. Let's go ahead and read from the book for Kairos though, because I said I would. We have mythic time, synchronicity. We have all had the experience of timelessness, of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this non-linear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. You meet this person or you get with this person at the right time. Again, I'm not sure if some of you have met this person or not. You will know. If you're already past your late 20s, you probably have. If you haven't met them yet. I'm hearing that very specifically because something about timing is very important when you meet this person. You will meet them when you need them, essentially. And that's how this begins. And they're going to love a lot of things about you, including the difficult things. This person they like somebody who's different. They definitely like somebody who's different. I feel like this is my pile of people. If you've been looking for your manly man, masculine man, this is very much you. Even if you're looking for a woman, she's going to have some of these traits that you're really going to appreciate, depending. But I feel like the majority of you are looking for a man just like this. So let's go ahead and move on to the tarot. Your person's very fun, by the way. Like, I like this energy. I don't know if it's my type of person, but I definitely would have them as a friend because I actually have friends just like this. So, for my pile, something about 10 is important here because we had 10, 20, and 30. For some of you, this could just be the age gap that you have. For some of you, it could even be 10 months apart or something like that. Or October could be an important month. So the first row is going to be your person. The second one is going to be you. So the first one is going to be mostly like how they view you, who they are, and then messages that they have for you. And then bottom row is going to be you. And then channeled messages with rose petals. So your person, we have the sage, hermit. So they could be Virgo, have a lot of Virgo energy, or they just keep to themselves. They could live alone and prefer to live alone. If not, they really just do keep to themselves. Which is odd because they also have like this very outgoing personality, which I know seems contradictory, but I've seen this quite a bit. Some of the people who are more outgoing tend to live by themselves. And I think that's why they're so outgoing. It's because, you know, at home, they get to have their own time to themselves. And in public, they get to be that persona that they can be. We have the star. They definitely see you here as a star. We have Virgo and Aquarius, so maybe one or the both of you could be this. But they see you as shining brightly. They absolutely adore you, by the way. This person definitely almost worships the ground that you walk on. Like they absolutely like everything about you. I don't know, like for them, it was an instant crush on you when they saw you. And the more they got to know you, the more they like you. They're not going to approach you right away. I kind of want to see how they approach you though. But let's get a card for that. Because I think it takes some time for either you to come around, mostly you. I feel like it's not them. I think it's you because they like you right away. Ooh, we have the moon. Yeah, because they don't know much about you. You're actually very mysterious to them and they like this. They like that you're mysterious. Yeah, they're very mysterious. Okay, what messages do we have? Also, these are all major arcana. This person, like I said, they're bigger than life. They're going to change your world forever. Why am I hearing rock your world? Okay. Okay, pile force person. We have the Seven of Swords. They're going to help you out with some sort of deception. I feel like, especially if you work together, somebody could be lying to you and they're there to like help you out with something. It's like, hey, actually, no, that's not how it's meant to be. I'm going to tell you the truth and this is how it goes. So this person could easily be a mentor to you. They help you see through a lot of BS. And they also tell you a lot of truth. And the fates. Again, number 10. What is up with the number 10 here? You could be seeing that number a lot. October could be important. It was fated that you would meet this person. This is the Wheel of Fortune. You have a lot of good luck and abundance with this person as well. Like you and this person, you're going to have a really, really great life. A really, really great life. Like I said, they already have their stuff made. I feel like all they want you to do is move in. And they want to help you build up your finances or your career. They're going to want to help build something with you, even if that's a family. But for a lot of you, I'm not hearing family. I'm hearing more career-wise. They want to help you out. And they don't mind that. Like, to them, it's not a big deal. They don't feel it a burden because I feel like they've been through it, you know? They understand what it's like to have nothing and to have to bring it up to something. This person is very pivotal in your life, though. This person, I like them for you. I really do. I see nothing negative here because even though, like I said, they have this strong emperor energy, they themselves are not overbearing and they don't want to control you. They just want you to keep shining the way you are. I feel like this person has been through a lot of relationships where, well, if not a lot, then several pivotal relationships where this person is so self-reflective. Like, I don't even know how they understand this. Like, they've seen women who are just very happy, and then they get into a relationship, and those women become unhappy, and they don't want to ever be that person to anybody. Maybe they've seen this in their own partners, and maybe they feel a guilt or remorse for that, or maybe they've seen, like, if they have sisters or mothers, like they've seen that happen, so they don't want that to happen to you. They just want you to be able to shine, and they want to help you. This person is very, very, very self-aware of the kind of person that they are. Like I said, they're very wise. Let's go ahead and get cards for you, though, pile 4. Yeah, because the Hermit here is a card of self-reflection. It's of understanding the self. And the star is being able to shine. It's being able to hope and dream. So there's a good balance of the both here. For you, we have the Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're letting go of some things emotionally when you meet this person. You could be coming out of a relationship or you could be letting go of a connection that you know isn't going to work out. We have strength. This person really does help strengthen you. This person also brings out the best version of yourself. It wouldn't surprise me if you both went to, for example, the gym or something together just to like have something to do together. Like you both really believe in improving each other. If it's not the gym, it could even be going again out in nature. This person probably really likes nature. And I feel like they're going to really love watching your growth. They want to be proud of you in that way. This person is very nurturing. Like they believe in people's growth. They've seen their friends grow through situations, and they probably want to do the same thing for you, which lets me know this person really is going to see you as a person and not just as somebody to be with in a relationship. We have Temperance. You're still healing when you meet this person, and they're okay with that. Like they understand that. I feel like they've been that way previously in other relationships as well. You very much are a rose in their garden is what I'm hearing. We also have the Chariot, and things will progress very fast with this person, especially because the Seven of Swords can sometimes be a truth, and the fact that we have it with the number 7 Chariot here, it's like once something comes to the light, once some sort of truth comes to the light here between you and this person, things progress very quickly. Either you could be the one who progresses your career very quickly, or you move in very quickly together. If you do, it's because you had already previously known each other. So let's say you were friends or coworkers or neighbors for several years or months before you even got together. There's already going to be a feeling that you know each other. So when things progress quickly, it's going to look fast for everybody else, but you've actually been friends for a longer time. And then one last card. We have the Seeker of Wands. Yeah. They're going to reignite a passion in you, because I feel like previously somebody had dimmed your light previously. Maybe they had even seen it. But this person, they're going to want to bring back the light within you. And even as I say that, there's a weird feeling in my heart space, like where the heart chakra is. It stings almost. So I feel like you're still going to be heartbroken over somebody when you get together, but this person is going to quickly make you forget about them. This person is going to, not because they even know about it. I don't think you're going to tell this person about previous heartache. I feel like they're going to understand if you're not ready, and they're going to give you time, and that itself gives you the space that you need to heal. They're going to provide that space for you. Back of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. So they're going to be very giving. This connection is going to be very balanced. It's not going to be transactional per se, but you both give each other what you need. Yeah, we have the Seeker of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I feel like love is something that comes a little bit later, because you build a foundation, you build a friendship, you build a kinship here even. And the love will come, I think, when you least expect it. But once they're all in, and they're going to give you like once they know you're okay with loud displays of affection, they're going to start giving those to you, is what I'm hearing. So that would explain the big puffy heart here. But I really like this. There's a lot of major arcana cards here letting me know that this is going to be a very, very pivotal relationship for you. I think this is the person you're going to end up living out the rest of your life with, because it feels, this person is giving such strong daddy energies. So again, this person, it would surprise me if they weren't muscular. It would really surprise me if they weren't very physically fit, regardless of their age. They're going to look very, very good. A lot of people want this person, for sure. You're going to have to get used to people coming up to this person and flirting with them, because they just got that energy to them. But they're going to like you. They're going to want you. And same thing for you, Pile 4. You're a really great catch. With the star here, this is how they see you. They understand that you're very attractive. So yeah, let's go ahead, and I want to channel messages from them, because I feel their energy, but I haven't exactly been channeling messages from them to you. And the way I do this, I use a background. I know not every petal channeler does this. This is just the way I was instructed to do so, because this is my own artwork. I used to watercolor a lot, so I'm using my previous abstract watercolors. This person is going to proceed with caution. I see you approaching them though, because at first they kind of, like I said, you have an independent energy, and they're going to be afraid of like messing with that. It's like, oh, let me not upset Pile 4 here. They're drawn to that, but they also are aware, because they're drawn to that independent energy, that sometimes it can burn them, or sometimes it may not be received very well by somebody like them. This person has had experiences with people like you. You're going to approach them first. They've been wanting to approach you. I think they even try to be your friend or try to do something here. Strong Capricorn energy is coming through now. This person does not want to be rejected, because they feel that you would reject them. But man, once they're in, they're in. That's what I'm hearing. Once they find a way in with you, yeah, I feel like this is why they have to help you out. Like, the way they get to know you is through helping you with a very obvious problem that you have. Like, let's say you're physically struggling with carrying something heavy, they're going to help you out. And it's going to be one of those things where there's no question. It's like, you clearly need help, let me help you. So that's what they're going to do. And then from there, they start building something with you. They need to find excuses to get to you, is what I'm hearing. And that's where they're going to find it. Because they want this to start very naturally. They want this to start very normally. They don't want to intrude upon your aura, if you will. I feel like this person does see you very spiritually. Like the way they see you is just so you it's like, how do I put this without it being weird? It's like the way a dude would have, like a person would have a crush on somebody like, I don't know, Sabrina Carpenter or Ariana Grande or something. Like this person sees you and they know you're a star, but they also know that you're tiny and adorable. I feel like for a lot of, even if you're not tiny and adorable, they could just see you as like very beautiful or like what else? Let's say it's like it's like a guy having a crush on Beyonce or something. That's how they see you. They see you as like literally somebody who is very charismatic, who's very bright, very funny. Um, they feel not worthy, even though they are very much worthy. It's like, oh, look at pile four. There they are, being just their amazing self. And here I am. They feel not worthy when it comes to you. So they want this to start very naturally because they're not going to approach first. They know who they are, they know who you are. They're not going to approach first. I feel like you're going to have to, or there's going to have to be a reason as to why you both come together. This person takes some time to open up to you. You make them nervous in a way that they haven't been nervous in a long time. Because, like I said, this person has already had relationships before. Maybe they've even been married before. That's not going to be everybody, but maybe. I don't see them having children. They definitely have pets, though. There's a need for them to want to nurture, but I don't think they have children because I'm looking for that and I don't see that. This person is they're very shy. Why is that? Like their energy was so loud at first and now it's very shy. They're afraid of being vulnerable with you because they don't want you to judge them. Oh, look how okay, this is my fake candle, but look how it went out. I feel like that's confirmation here. Okay. Yeah, we even had the flame in the oracles. Like you bring out that like nervous schoolboy or nervous schoolgirl energy in them. Like they feel young again with you, or maybe it's because of this. And I do see this sometimes with like older people. Like they get very nervous about how younger people are going to perceive them, like something like that, or even if they aren't. um yeah, it's very sweet energy. Like even if they're very high up, you just bring a nervousness to them, and I think that's sweet because this is like a true love that they have for you. They want to be able to provide a lot for you, and they really hope that, well, one, for whatever reason, they don't want you to think that they're dumb, which is very cute. I don't think they are. But they may see themselves that way, or they may feel like they're not exciting enough, or that they don't have enough to provide, which is ridiculous. I feel like they do. They say they don't talk about emotions a lot, but they will for you if you ask them to. They just want you to know they just want you to know that there's nothing much there. Like they're actually, they think they're a very boring person. I'm also seeing what they're going to enjoy most with you are your quiet moments, like something about unspoken energy, something about unspoken feelings, just being something lovely for them. They kind of want to they want to retain that mysterious energy that you have, not because they'll get bored of you if they know everything about you, but because they just love being able to put you on a pedestal. Like they're going to love how mysterious you are and the depth to you. You're going to show them a lot about spirituality, and they're going to have a hard time taking a lot of that, but that's okay. I feel like they will eventually open up to it. Um, they just really want to take care of you, and they will. There's, for them, some people accuse them of being lonely, and truth is, they've made peace with their solitude, and I feel like you will too. I think this is why they value the quiet time around you. Like, you won't have to do anything with them. I think just being in a room with you doing your own thing and them doing their own thing is going to be the most peaceful thing for them. They want to make your life easier. Or they want you to, if your life is already easy, because they seem to believe that your life is already easy somehow, they're going to want to keep giving you that kind of lifestyle. They're going to respect your father a lot, I'm hearing. I don't know how their relationship with their own father was, but they're going to respect yours a lot. I'm also hearing that they hope they have a daughter for whatever reason. Like they hope that if you have kids, that it would be a girl. Because they really appreciate feminine energy, whoever this person is. They appreciate the sweet feminine energy. I think because they themselves are so masculine that they need something to balance that out. So if this is a guy, he's definitely going to love being a daddy's girl, or sorry, a girl's dad. That's what you're gonna end up having, is what I'm hearing. If you have a girl with this person, it's like she's just gonna adore him the same way that you adore him. Or if you adopt, I feel like some of you may adopt as well. Maybe you yourself are also a daddy's girl, and that's what you expect from your children. Pile 4. Take that if it resonates, of course. Yeah, it's this very sweet energy. Anything else coming through? They're spiritually, they are very shy. I have to let you know that their energy is very big, but spiritually they are a little bit shy. If you take them to temples or churches, they're going to feel very out of place, but very sweet energy. But this is where I leave it, my beautiful pile 4. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 5. If you chose the black moonstone, then we have a reading here for you about your future person, your future soulmate, or your future spouse. It all depends on who wants to come through. So, this person, they have a really good sense of humor. You know how you meet people and when you laugh, you just laugh, like you laugh so much it hurts. This is this person. You guys are gonna have inside jokes. You guys are gonna have a great time. I feel like you could easily start off as friends, but even if you don't, like, there's just something about your sense of humor that is, it's just top notch here. But let's go ahead and look at your cards. We're going to start with the oracles to see who this person is, as well as certain things you may need to know about them. We're going to go into the tarot to see their messages for you, as well as how you are receiving this and or what you've got going on. And then we're going to go into the rose petals, because I'm going to be channeling some messages from them more directly. We have the owl. Lots of repeating cards in this particular reading. I wonder if some of you are choosing multiple piles. And then we have the mountain. Oh, I love this. I love mountains. So you could easily go to the mountains with this person, or there is something about, I'm hearing Capricorn energy, like maybe you could both have really high ambitions, or you could decide to go over certain things. Undertake certain things together. Like you could build a business together. This could easily also be like family wealth that you may both want to create for your family, especially if you already have a family, or if you are going to want to have a family. With the owl, I do see a lot of wisdom, a lot of combined wisdom here between you and your person. I'm being asked to read from the book for this particular card, which is interesting because I don't think I've done that yet in any other pile. Usually I just channel intuitively what these cards may mean to me, but I'm being told that there is something in the cards. This is number 38 for my pile 5. So from the book we have, it is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. This is Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. And I want to say he wrote The Little Prince, so maybe that's an important book to one or the both of you. The spirit of the owl says, see beyond the obvious. To connect with your intuition, you'll need to accept that not everything is understood by the human mind, and some things are simply felt at the heart. And we know they are real because we feel them, even though we may not see them. Tuning into your intuition is like finding the right frequency for a radio. Sometimes there is a noise and you won't hear the message as clearly, but the more you try, the easier it will become. You just need to keep practicing and listen to the wisdom of your body. The messages come not only as thoughts, but in the form of sensations. So be conscious of what you are feeling. Your body is the vessel that connects your mind and with your spirit. Trust your gut feeling. So as I was reading that, I was hearing the song from the musical, is it Spring Awakening? The Word of Your Body, which I don't know if that song entirely is coming through here. It's more like, yeah, have you heard the word of your body, which is interesting. So you and this person are going to have like a very physically intuitive knowledge of each other. It's getting very 18 plus very quickly. There is something about your sensuality that really makes sense to the both of you here, which makes sense to me. At least, especially because with Capricorn energy, I'm thinking of Earth energy. And Earth energy, it's also Taurus and Virgo. But these are the signs that rule the human physical body. So there could be something about your bodies that is important here. Let's go ahead and get more cards. This person definitely loves your body, that's for sure. Or they love the physical intimacy between the both of you. Because it's intuitive, like you both just know what to do with each other. Jeez, spicy messages coming through already. Pile 5. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, you're very intuitive. Pile 5, you're very intuitive. And I feel like your person is too, or at the very least, they really appreciate your intuition. They're asking you to tap into your intuition right now, specifically. So after this, or maybe if you want to stop right now and go... oh, and I didn't even realize this. This is number 2. And the number 2 in tarot is intuition. They want you to meditate or tap into your intuition. You have the Devil. Yeah, because there's something negative around you or something that is coming up that... I mean, you could see this 2 ways. Either there's a negative energy or negative person around you, or you could be indulging in some negative... well, not negative, but definitely some bad habits, because I am taking this to mean the way it means in the tarot, where it's our shadows, it's our behaviors that we turn to when we are not feeling well. Because I don't want to say it's necessarily bad habits. Some of us don't have those. But if we do, let's say it's the thing that we escape to whenever we don't feel well. And sometimes escapism is a form of comfort that we seek. I was actually tapping into that earlier today. I do this sometimes when I feel like I'm overdoing something that I know I shouldn't be doing. I look into myself and ask myself, why am I retreating to a comfortable negative habit that I have? So some of you could be doing this, especially because it looks like she's looking in a mirror. So your person right now is asking you to look deep within yourself and why exactly you are either doing the things you do or looking for the things that you are looking for. This person's very perceptive. You're both very, very, and I mean very intuitive, especially when you're together. We have dice, chance. This person could like to roll the dice. Maybe they like to take chances. I'm not saying that they're a gambler, but they definitely like to take risks. They could also do D&D maybe for some of you, because that die always makes me think of D&D. We have the feather, lightness. They're asking you to use your discernment, because when I think of this, I think of the goddess Mot. And you definitely have a lightness to you, but this lightness means that you're able to pick up on people's energies very, very strongly. And I mean very strongly. I think out of all the piles, this has been the most intuitive so far. I thought it was the first one. I think this might rival it. Or you could be coming from the first pile as well. I'm going to get one more card. We have... Serpent, transformation. You're undergoing a transformation, but so is your person. I think this is why they want you to tap into your energy. It's like, hey, I'm going through something, so please tap into your intuition, because I need you to, like, you're already connected on a very spiritual level, whoever this person is. You could be with this person already, or maybe you already know them. But it's kind of like they want you to stay connected to source, not just because it's good for yourself, but also because they're going to need that at some point. There's kind of like, for whatever reason, I'm seeing the owl as a bit of an omen here, where you're both going to encounter each other when you both need each other the most. And it's going to be important for them, but also important for you. And I think you're going to want to be in this energy. Let's go ahead and get more cards. For my pile 5. I almost didn't do a pile 5, by the way. We have the stone. Maybe some of you chose this black moonstone because it's your favorite. It's a favorite here on my channel. I think I love to use it in a lot of my pick a stone, you know, to be a pick a card stone. But something about this stone. I'm also hearing, what's that song? In your house I long to be. Room by room, patiently, I'll wait for you there like a stone. Who sings that? I know the singer is Chris Cornell, but he's in a few things. Is it Audio Slave? Like a Stone. Yeah. This person could be missing your home if they've been in it before. We have the Judge. Again, there's something about your discernment here that they're asking you to do. And the Empty Room. Again, I said in your house I long to be. They could be asking you not to let somebody into your space or not to let somebody back into your life, especially if this is somebody that you tend to go to whenever you are feeling down. I'm getting a very specific scenario, so if this doesn't resonate with you, you do not have to take it. But some of you like to go to a certain person when you're feeling a certain way because they take away the edge or they take away the loneliness. They're asking you not to do that anymore because this person could cause you problems somehow. For some of you, this could be an ex. For some of you, this could be a friend that you know doesn't have the best intentions, or a friend that you could only use well, not use, but a friend that you could only have around when you do certain things. There's something here about needing to watch out for somebody who could have not the purest intentions with you. They're not going to want them around. Not because they're possessive or anything, but because they know that this person is not the best person, at least when it comes to you. So this is a message that their higher self is asking you to do. For your own safety, for your own protection. You have great discernment. Please use it, is what I'm hearing them say. Let's get more cards from your person. This is interesting. This is like a little bit of a warning, but they don't want you to fear. You will know who this person is because you're going to find it very easy to say no to them. But if you happen to be in like not the best mood when you're around them, you could easily cave in. We have dissolution. Yeah, this is something from the past, something that's dissolved for a reason. We have Jupiter. Like I said, you and this person, the person that I'm channeling right now who's giving you this message, you have a lot of great, you have a lot of fun with them. They bring a lot of luck to you. You love to joke and laugh with them. And then Mercury. And they're also very communicative with you. Like they're really good at telling you exactly what you need to hear at the right time. You do this for them as well. So I feel like they're doing this for you right now. Back of the deck, the Great Serpent. Why am I hearing the Great Destroyer? I'm hearing a lot of like 90s and early 2000s what I guess rock music, because I heard Audio Slave and now I'm hearing Nine Inch Nails. Maybe they like this kind of music. Maybe you do. I haven't heard that music in a minute. I don't really listen to it regularly anymore. Try to speak as clearly as you can. Yeah, the Great Destroyer. They're saying that there's something here that needs to be destroyed. I think it's a bond between you and somebody who, like I said, they're not going to bring anything good to you. Because they don't want, like, I feel like if you do end up having anything with this person, they're still going to be there for you. They don't want to see you get hurt. Because I think they know who this person is. For some of you, they could be friends with them. For some of you, they could just know about them. And I feel like their future self is warning you, please don't give in to their to whatever they've got going on, because you have such a loving and giving heart. And they know that you would want to just do something good for this person. But this person is either going to betray you, use you, or just bring a lot of negativity to you that you do not need, is what I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and get, I want to get the God cards for this person. They do not have to be a man, but I am putting them in masculine energy for this particular reading. Akat dedication. This person is very dedicated to you. They could have Mayan or Aztec ancestry, so that would mean that they're from Mexico, Guatemala, where else? All the countries below Mexico. I wish I knew which ones they were. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but they definitely have some sort of ancestry there. They could also have tattoos, because Akat is the god of tattoos. This is your person that I'm speaking about. They have tattoos for sure. The person that they're talking about, I don't know if they have tattoos or not. They're not showing me who this person is. I just know that they want you to be very discerning about who you let into your life right now. If you don't have anyone specific in mind that is a bad influence, they want you to know that they don't want you entertaining people that, you know, just, there's something here about them not wanting you to be with people casually. Again, not to tell you what to do, but because you, maybe some of you get emotionally attached very easily, or some of you, like I said, you have such an open and giving heart that they don't want to see anybody else break that for you. They don't want to see anyone, they don't want to see you brokenhearted. Also, this person is low-key possessive, not gonna lie. Like, this person is definitely dedicated to you, which is very cute. But you're very spiritually connected to this person. The way they see you, Mott, truth, and that's the second time I've mentioned Mott. They know you're smart, so they want you to use the discernment. I'm going to get another card. Ishtar, communion. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how some of you are going to feel about this message, so take it as it resonates, and maybe some of you don't want to hear this, but this person has a little bit of an old school mentality where they kind of want you to wait for them, because they know that you're lonely, they know that you've got things going on, they know that you have ambitions, and they know that you're smart. So it's like, just wait for them, because they're on their way. They want you to have patience with them. They want you to take a chance on them as well, because they're going through a transformation. I feel like you kind of already know this person, not gonna lie. I do feel like your energy feels familiar to them. And who this person is, they're going through such a massive transformation. We have the serpent twice here, the Great Serpent. In fact, I'm going to read from the book for this particular card. just to solidify this, but this is somebody that you have really good communication with. You have a lot of fun with them. And with dissolution, I mean, you could easily see this as the dissolution of this connection if this is somebody previously from your life. Or you could see this as the dissolution of your past life. To them, your past life is the life you had before they came into your life. I feel like they're going to want to start anew with you, or they're going to want to wipe the slate clean, both you and them, when you get together. There's something here about the both of you just being together. This is such a spiritual connection. I feel like you communicate with them on a spiritual plane all the time. You will know, because I feel like this person, like if you two make eye contact and you just understand each other a lot, that could be the case, or there's something going on here about that. Let's where's my book? All right, from the book, we have Ouroboros. You know what's interesting? This card is also in this deck, but here we have the serpent instead. It's interesting that a very similar card from two very different decks came through in this reading for you. There's something about you and this person have an undeniable spiritual bond. Like, you two may be very different people, but you go through the same things. You understand the same things. It's kind of like on a spiritual level, you speak a very similar language. Even if you don't actually speak your own languages, or like each other's language here, you understand each other. There is such an understanding here. Oh my gosh. So it says, the tail eater, the guardian, quantum realm. The Ouroboros is the all-encompassing glyph of the alchemical process. The hungry snake bends itself around you in a gesture of protection and guardianship. I do feel like their higher self is protecting you right now, pile 5. That is a fact. Giving you the space and safety to participate in the work. Anything and everything can be offered into its mouth for transformation. Good, bad, blasphemous, or precious, the materials of our life transmutate into gems along with great serpent's spine. Along with your woes, the Ouroboros engulfs every pair of opposites. What is masculine becomes feminine. What is sky becomes earth. What is past becomes future. When this card appears, you have entered the quantum realm. Everything is a possibility. No one knows the limits of the Ouroboros. Just when you felt into thinking that your life was straightening out, the snake takes you once again into its gaping mouth for an entirely new trajectory. There is something here about, I mean, this could easily be like a new beginning with a person, but if not that, because like I said, I feel like for some of you, you might already know this person. It's kind of like whatever negativity you've got going on, this person is protecting you from it. I feel like their higher self is definitely a spirit guide to you, and that they protect you from a lot of BS. If you always felt that you've been protected, it's because they've been there since the beginning to make sure that you were being taken care of, because they understood and knew and understand that you are something important. Some of you have already met this person in your human life. Others, for some of you, you haven't. I think it all depends. You will know. This person's very interesting, though. What's underneath the serpent? We've got synchronicity. Yeah, things will align for you to come together. And oil of vitriol. Yeah, I feel like there's a very deep cleansing coming either for you and or your person. Likely more your person than you. I feel like you've already done the work and this person is just catching up, and or they're getting ready to meet you. Like, there's something here about they're definitely committed to you. Like, they understand the value of you. They definitely respect your sense of discernment here. They understand that you can see through people and understand them very well. So they hope, it's interesting because I feel like you haven't always been the best at like finding the right people for you, but they know that you're good at finding the right people for them. I feel like maybe in the past you've even called certain people out in their life that they knew weren't good for them. They absolutely adore this about you because they themselves have a hard time with boundaries, interestingly enough. So let's go ahead and go to the tarot. I really want to see what their messages are. They're already coming through pretty strongly. This person's already with you in the spirit world, and like spiritually you're already together. But I don't think you're together physically. Or if you are, you will know. You will know because this probably sounds like your person right now. This would be one of the few piles where I feel like you would already be together just because of how the closeness and the strong messages were coming through. And I don't think I've really said that in any other piles. So, tarot, how do they view my pile 5 and then anything else that they need to say before we move on to channeled messages for my pile 5? This person has a very, very high level of connected to source. I don't know if they go out of their way to do this intentionally or if they are just very naturally connected to source. They are, oh my gosh, their energy. 3 of Swords reverse. They don't want you to get brokenhearted anymore because every time you get brokenhearted, they feel it. They feel it in that they get a certain weird feeling, like even if they feel nothing else is going on with them, they'll just feel like a sudden heartache, and it's like, that must be my person getting heartbroken. Like I said, some of you could already be with this person and they feel what you feel, but they don't want you getting heartbroken anymore. They don't want that. They want the last person who broke your heart, they want that to be the last person who broke your heart. They don't want to, I don't know why they care so much about that, but I mean, I guess they do care about you, right? They care a lot about you. This is your future person after all. We have divine feminine. They know you're not currently in your divine feminine. In fact, every time you break your heart, or sorry, that somebody breaks your heart, they feel that you get less and less of your divine feminine energy. It's like, don't let people drain that from you. This person is telling you not to allow these people to drain you of your beautiful energy, because I feel like they know and understand that. They don't want you to be with somebody who's going to hurt you. And how will my pile 5 know this? Okay. Pile 5's person, since you don't want their heart to get broken, how will they know this? What's going on? We've got completion. You've closed out a cycle, so I feel like you won't. I feel like you won't, but there will be a temptation for this to do so. And you will know, because you know when F-boys, F-girls come around, you know exactly who they are. You know exactly what they look like, how they operate, what they say. So you're no fool here, Pile 5. It's like they don't have to tell you, because you already know. You'll smell it a mile away, essentially. You will see it as soon as you see their Insta, their socials, whatever. You know who these people are. We have the 6 of Wands reversed. They want you to be able to succeed in something, because this person, or these distractions that are coming through, they know and understand that they could distract you from your goals in life, and they don't want that either. Oh, 2 more cards. We have Page of Wands and 6 of Cups. And whoever this person is, especially if they're more on the younger, or if they're a little bit more immature, if they're more flash over substance, this person could really upset your balance. Maybe even your wallet for some of you. But they don't want somebody they don't want somebody ruining the beautiful energy you've got going on. They're saying to preserve and protect yourself. Preserve and protect yourself, because they understand that you could be going through a phase right now where all you want to do is just have some fun. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with fun. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with partaking in maybe something healthily casual, but they just prefer that you don't give in to, maybe there's certain exes that keep coming around, or that keep wanting to pop up, or somebody that wants to take you back. They're saying don't do it. They're saying don't do it. Okay, what energy are you in? I'm more curious to see what you're in, if they're trying to give you this this warning, my beautiful Pile 5. The Moon, you're not seeing things clearly right now. You could be going through some sort of emotional renewal, or you could be coming to some realizations, maybe even some harsh realizations about your habits or certain situations. We've got the King of Wands. You want to take back control. You're in an energy right now where you want to take back control over your life. You don't want to have to depend on anybody, and this is good. This is good for you. I feel like your person approves of this. They want you to be in this King of Wands energy. Even if you're feminine, they want you to be your own king right now. Because the timing will be right when the time is right, you know. 2 of Pentacles. Keep yourself balanced. Keep yourself balanced. Maybe even focus on your health, your wealth. You have the 7 of Wands. And stand your ground. Resist the urge to give in to something that you know is awful for you. For a lot of you, this is a person. And for some of you, this could be maybe a habit that you've been trying to break. It's like, stand your ground. They know you're strong. They know you can do it. Last card. You're definitely going to see this person as a King of Wands energy, and you're going to be okay with it. You're going to be absolutely okay with them taking the lead. We have the Manifestor. Yeah, you've dealt with a lot of very manipulative energy. This is the Magician reversed. You've dealt with a lot of very manipulative energy in the past by maybe a Gemini, maybe a Virgo, or somebody with like that strong manifestation energy. Let me tell you something. This person is very similar in that they are also really great manifestors. I mean, just look how strongly I'm channeling their messages to you, warning you about this particular person. This is so meta. This is not for everybody, so take this with a grain of salt, but somebody here. This person could be warning you about their past self. It's like, don't fall for my own BS. Let me grow, let me mature, let me become a better person. Because this person could be warning you about a past version of themselves. This feels like something out of a freaking movie or something along those lines. Like this person's like, don't fall for my past BS. Allow me to mature, is what I'm hearing. That's not going to be for everybody. That's not going to be for everybody. Because I feel like this person, what they're warning you about is something similar to themselves or something that they completely understand. Back of the deck, we have the Conqueror of Swords. Yeah, there's some information that needs to be revealed. I'm going to get more cards. There's some information that needs to be revealed. So they're like, stand your ground. Keep your heart sacred. Keep your heart fine. We have, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This person will take some time to get to you, but they will come around. The Chariot. And once they do come around, things will speed up for them. I feel like once they come to their senses, things will speed up for the both of you as well. Three of Cups. This is somebody who's already your friend. This is this person that we're channeling the message from, they're already your friend. And if they are your friend, allow them to grow up, mature, or just get into a better space. Because it's kind of like they don't want you to fall for their old BS, because that's going to ruin things for your future together. I've never seen that, where somebody from your future is actually somebody you also already know in your past, and they're warning you about their past, about a past version of themselves. That literally feels like something from a movie. And back of the deck, Four of Wands. They would rather you sit and feel a little lonely than fall for whatever this BS is. If this person isn't the same person, if it's somebody else, it's like, just be careful with your heart, because there's a lot of people out here who could easily break it, because they know you have a very tender heart. They know that you have a very beautiful soul, and it'd be a shame to see anybody just like snuff out the romance within you. Maybe somebody you already feel that you're already there, that this romance is snuffed out. This person wants you to remain still and focus back on your beautiful self. Let's go ahead and get channeled messages from this person. This person really cares about you. And if it's not a past version of themselves that they are warning you about, this could be like a friend that they know. They could know this person. They could know what this person is up to, and they're warning you about them. So the way I channel with rose petals, I take a background that I've already painted. I painted this a while ago, watercolor. And I just take my petals and I start channeling as soon as they hit the paper. Like, what I'm seeing is that whoever this person is that comes in, they overburden you with a lot of BS. They overburden you with so much. This could be an ex of yours. They overburden you with so much that, and you don't even recognize this until either you leave them the next day, or they leave you, or until you there's something here about your energy. It cleanses their energy, and they just like dump all their energetic baggage onto you, or emotional baggage onto you, and they don't want you taking this person back, because I feel like there's this possibility that this person could either use you or try to charm you into something here, and they don't want you to do that. That's a lot of baggage. And I feel like you've been working really hard to get rid of this person. I usually don't touch the petals this much, but this person really wants me to like show you just how much garbage is around you. This person has been watching you. Their soul has been watching you for a long time. I feel like their soul is also like a spirit guide of yours. And as soon as I started tapping into this energy, it got so calm. This person is going to calm you a lot. You do the same for them. This could easily be a twin flame connection, and I don't typically say that. I don't really believe in twin flames, but because I feel like when you get with each other, when you are together physically, you will know there's just something that really lights up a room. There's something that like brings some sort of alchemical energy around the both of you, and you make everything feel good. You make everything feel right. The moon is coming through again. I feel like there's something about the nighttime between the both of you that is really, really divine. They're going to see you as divine. They definitely see you in Empress energy. They don't know how you do what you do, but they absolutely adore it. I'm hearing that song. Who is it? Lone Star? I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you, and it just keeps getting better. I don't usually like country music, but that's a nice song. Um, but this person, when you meet them or when you get with them, it's like you will know each other inside and out. There's going to be a very easy physical understanding. What they do hope though is that when they meet you, they hope you will recognize them too. They hope you're not going through so much heartbreak that you reject them upon first meeting. It's almost like they're worried you're going to reject them, which is kind of silly on their part because it's like, my beautiful soul, my beautiful pile fives person. When two people are meant to be together, not even each other's BS will get in the way of you two getting together. So I feel like they're worried a lot about you. And it's interesting because I'm trying to get like who this person is. For some of you, maybe this person, I don't think they want you to know what they look like. Like they kind of want it to be a surprise. There's something about in stillness you hear them, or like when you're outside and you're both all alone, like you feel each other's energy. I feel like you're getting closer and closer to this person though, especially those of you who have been trying to manifest a counterpart. You're getting closer and closer to them. There's just a lot of baggage around you that you have to get through. Maybe you're in the wrong environment, maybe you're surrounded by the wrong people, or you're just not in the space to meet them yet. But this person has there's such a beautiful energy. Also, I'm channeling a lot of music. Maybe this person likes music. I'm just hearing, there's a song in Spanish called Alma Mia. It means my soul. And the way the lyrics go, I'm roughly translating here. If I found a soul like mine, I would tell them so many secrets. And I feel like this person is going to be that way with you. They're going to want to tell you a lot of their little innermost secrets. And it's so cute and beautiful. And I feel like you're going to want to try and share a lot of things with them too. Like they may tell you secrets, not just of themselves as a person, but also of the universe. There's a lot of sweet nothings that you both whisper to each other. It's like you like to talk about the moon and the stars. Like maybe they literally love constellations. I see you both going to like a museum where they either have like, what is it, the constellations? What's it called? A planetarium. They could take you to a planetarium, or they could I know I have one near where I live that has a lot of crystals. I love going there. They got like gigantic crystals because I love crystals. They could take you somewhere like that, or maybe they literally take you stargazing up in the mountains, because you did get the mountain cards in the oracles. There's going to be something extraordinary about this relationship is so dreamy and it's so out there. It's so beautiful. Okay, now I'm seeing an image. For some of you, this person could have curly hair. I'm seeing specifically blonde curly hair. Or like, what's it called? When they have like it's dark brown, or like, no, not dark brown. When it's light brown or dark blonde, but then it gets like really light on top. Maybe this person dyes their hair. Interesting. That's not gonna be everybody, of course. This person, it's very interesting. They love the dreamy qualities between you and them. It's going to feel like a dream when you're with them. So I feel like you're going to have to make it a point to be very grounded with this person. I don't know if you're going to live out your days with this person. I don't know if you will commit. I feel like a lot of you will want to. This person will want to too. But there's like whoever this person is, there's like a big test of this connection that is going to come through. What else am I hearing here? Yeah, they adore you. They adore you. They will always adore you. I'm hearing that they've held your hand in a dream. This is so interesting. Okay, I'm feeling I'm fall away now. So I guess this is it for your reading, pile 5. I wish it could have lasted a little longer. But this is all they've got to say. So thank you so much for letting me read for you, and thank you, pile 5's person, for giving us this message. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care.